time we're gonna keep it like neat. No shaky diggy screen thing. You just get the visual right with XXX Tentacion's Dark Side indeed coming out. We got that conversation popping and going, and we just gotta make damn sure that our visuals gonna be semi okay. What are we saying about that? Alright. Hopefully our viewers gonna look back in with us. Should we just jump straight back in on the conversation topic as well?
Thank you for my things, baby boy.
I didn't get to shower. I didn't get to shower for like 5 days,
Damn, I can't see. But anyway, what do you want me to write?
Now, X argued with the court trying to get Bond.
So guys beat his girl to the point where, like, she cannot see. But it's threats. Like, in that conversation alone, you notice how he's, like, threatening the girl. Literally. Even given, like, the whole thing, I'm trying to check that we on, that we live, that we running, that we rolling, so to speak. But, like, the threats of it. Let's go back to that combo, because obviously it's in the end of the last live, but are you with me or against me? It's on some Star Wars thing, man.
Even later leaked online after X's passing.
And we'll show other recordings from that as well, like I said, other secret hidden leaks. So he's gonna send what? People to her mom's house. That's peak. Hey, big up, Moni. Let's go. So what he's actually saying, shit, I didn't even clock. Is he saying, like, to her mom's house? Like, that's worse than, like, I thought, like, he meant, like, he was gonna mash up her. Not that that's okay, but, like, her mom's address is the one that he's saying he knew? Oof, damn, boy. Like I said, everyone who locks in, like, everyone can still listen to the guy's music, but it's just, you know, this is his person as opposed to that. You know, there's a lot of artists that I know of who literally wanted to sell their soul for fame and fortune. Like, that's not a joke. And just that whole thing, it's not a joke. Yo, our visuals need to be a tiny bit clearer in an ideal world. That's the tapping there. Let's see if we can... Yo, that ain't right, is it? Oh, right, that was... Boom. Okay. Are we clear now? We clearer, rather? So the abuse from XXX Tentacion, still rest in peace, a good artist and all, but I don't think anyone can really justify the things he did. Like, so this is the kidnap of Geneva, his ex-girlfriend, who all of his fans said was lying. This is raw, hardcore proof of it. Right.
Yeah.
Alright, are you with me or against me?
I just don't stand for any of the shit that's happened. I'll fucking drop the charges, but you already said that my fans don't know shit.
I don't, like, get that. She wouldn't end up in jail, right?
I don't want you in jail, Geneva. I love you.
It's gonna drop eventually if I do not show up to court.
It's
If
sad.
I
She
don't
probably
show up to court,
believed
then
that she'd go jail.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know. That's what we were gonna do regardless.
You're entitled to too much attention. I know what you're gonna do. I know you don't want me to go to prison. I know you don't want me to. I know you're fucking twisted. Now you're turning around with the law and you're turning around with jail, and I've done this for so bad.
And there, bragging he's done jail.
Oh man, I've been to a couple of jails now, probably about 5 to 6. And oh yeah, by the way,
But bro didn't like jail.
I think Geneva probably told you that I've never been convicted, and I won't be convicted now. Oh, by the way, I'm in a psych unit. Yeah, they had me in a psych
Okay, you're being psych unit. Cool.
for about 7 to 8 days. So thank you.
It's
Thank
so,
you for
like,
my things, baby boy.
you know,
I didn't get to shower. I didn't get to shower
to
for
scare
like 5
her.
days.
Damn, I can't see. But anyway, what do you want me to write?
Now, X argued with the courts trying to get Bond so that he could continue making a living.
You can see why he got arrested for, you know,
Is that what he did?
witness intimidation.
A hell of a lot whilst waiting for this trial that ultimately never happened. But during that time, X did not seem at all apologetic.
It didn't. The trial didn't happen because he was shot. You know.
Tweeting, all I ever abused was that pussy. All the while he's sitting in jail, begging the judge to give him bail so that he can pursue his music career. All in the midst of his track "Look at Me" finally picking up steam and eventually hitting Billboard in 2017. So we're seeing how X is behaving. Meanwhile, you've got the likes of A$AP Rocky screaming "Free X."
Free my nigga XXX. I can't wait till he come
Yeah,
on.
Moni, like we were saying, there's a lot of rappers convicted of domestic abuse.
GoFundMe to try and fund her surgery and being harassed by X and his fans. And unfortunately, I really do wish that I could say X faced some kind of justice or fair trial for these despicable acts he was accused of. But that was not the case. On March the 27th, 2017, X pleaded no contest to those earlier charges we spoke about at the start from his home invasion days. As a result of that move, which is seen favourably by the courts, X gets probation whilst he awaits trial for his domestic violence case, along with a laundry list of conditions, including number 2, paying $50 a month.
You notice, like, it's like a lot of.
Confinement. 4, not being
I look at it like this. There's almost peer pressure to not to abuse your woman in the rap industry, but you know how some youngsters think, oh, well, that'll make me look hard or make me fit in. It's like how some rappers want to go prison or have gone prison. You can imagine some youngsters thinking, yeah, I'm going to look raw, I'm going to look tough if, what, you're beating on your girl, but it shouldn't be that way. But who was it in this a second ago who did a video like, yo, free X? Like, come on, man. Everyone needs to look at, like, the charges and that. I'm not saying condemn them as guilty.
6,
without evidence, but
criminals. 7, he can't drink or do drugs, and 11 and 12, he's subject to random drug testing. But essentially, with those restrictions, is freedom, and with that freedom,
it's not like we should. Yo, can you imagine if someone did? Let's look at it like this: no one criticized Matey for saying free X. No one. If someone comes out and says free Diddy, a well-known rapper, you think that's gonna sound good? There's certain things that have become acceptable, and rappers beating on their girl seems to be one of them. Yeah? Just because of, you know, shit. Yeah, he wasn't convicted, but it doesn't mean that you should assume someone's innocent, right?
Almost platform with millions of young impressions.
There's a lot of evidence that
and naturally
proves
X decided
otherwise.
to use this newfound platform in his favour, replying to the allegations in a highly unapologetic
Alright, what's bro saying there? I'm insensitive because I refuse to accept a reality for myself that is not my own. I will not have fabricated stories pushed on me and have people trying to make me submissive of some I ain't do. I'm good. If you're not with me, keep my name out your mouth. It's not that hard. Or if you've realized that my name is power, you should use it positively so I can shed a little light on you. Okay. Yeah, no, for real, man. It's stupid, but like, why the f is it acceptable to, you know, be saying free XYZ whoever if they've done something raw, savage, you know, like really savage? At the end of the day, yes, you can be remanded on whatever or be straight in jail when you're innocent. That is possible, but, you know, it's not often that people are charged and actually end up in prison when they're innocent. It doesn't happen often.
2017, calling the charges against him fabricated. Then, in a spectacular show of how little class he has, he once again says that he only beats the pussy, before continuing to vaguely protest his innocence in a series of ranting videos where he laughs at his haters and says that he's going to domestically abuse your little sister, which made me
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Y'all niggas mad I'm successful? Suck my dick! Is this making you mad yet? If you hate me, are you mad yet? Are you gonna go on Reddit and
What is up with that?
post really bad things about me? Are you gonna make my dick even harder than it is now?
Explicit language. Should have put a warning on this.
I'm gonna fuck your little sisters in their throats. I swear to God. I swear to God, everybody that called me a domestic abuser, I'm finna domestically abuse y'all little.
Explicit language and, I don't know, talk on abuse, etc. I'm just throwing up in the comment section some sort of trigger warning. this ain't my fault, the jumpiness up there. I don't really know.
Sister pussy from the back, fuck wrong with you? No, but on some real shit.
That,
If you don't like me, refer me to your auntie. I can put my dick in her throat. Because if y'all really think I ever gave a fuck about anything y'all be saying, alright, y'all gonna make me miserable. I got one thing I really want to say. I think
hopefully the jumpy-ish won't continue. That'll be a mistake if it does. I don't understand the reason for that.
I think I'm gonna start supporting the feminist movement.
Bro, that's just taking digs in it at, what's that, like a dig at every female? Because, you know,
Hashtag sensitive.
I'm
Sorry,
not
like
sure
it.
how anyone thought he was innocent, if I'm honest. I don't get
It
it.
didn't work. So what I meant to say was, I realized.
Realize, boss. You realize, yeah, but
I got distracted. I'm sorry. If you want your pussy domestically abused, hit my line. And with
yo, innocent
that,
people
out.
wouldn't really
I
be
got
saying
your
that, but
auntie
you know.
Niggas is gonna be so fucking mad on Instagram, and then they gonna be talking about me all day tomorrow when I drop this.
That's another thing, man.
Niggas is gonna be fucking mad because y'all can't.
You know, he did a lot of stuff. He's a smart guy, man, and messed up in a lot of ways. But a lot of stuff, you know, even young rappers, they do it now. They do like these gimmicks and ish for attention. So much fakeness, actually. Like from people who arguably sold their souls.
They fucking ignore me. You're not gonna ignore me. It's not possible. Impossible. One more thing. Niggas is mad that I'm myself. Niggas is mad that I'm me. Niggas is mad that I want to be me. That I don't work in the under 5. That I ain't suck no dick to get here.
I
Y'all
don't
niggas
think
is
that's
mad.
the deal, bro.
You trying to call me like I'm not a virgin. I'm a fucking virgin.
Yeah, not only is that really out of line and upsetting, but I kind of find these videos incredibly incriminating. I mean, these don't look like the kind of things that a sane and innocent man would
That's
post,
what
but
I'm
that's
saying.
what
No
it is. But
innocent
perception aside,
person
here's
is
the reality of the
doing
situation.
that,
This is a
posting
man
that.
that has become famous and is using his enormous platform and celebrity status to publicly goad a woman that he brutally
True.
beat and kidnapped. Now, for anybody that was expecting to see X brought to justice for some of the things that he had done in his lifetime, you're going to be sorely disappointed because his trial was delayed numerous
I
times.
don't know.
Bear in
Some
mind, this
people would
alleged
say
kidnapping
death
and torture happened in
is
October
justice, but
2016.
you know,
It was originally going to be held in May
that's
2017, only
OTT,
2 months
you
after
know,
he
but
originally got
it's
bail.
true,
But
isn't
then it was delayed to October 2017. Then it got delayed again after the pitchfork details leaked. Then the trial was set once again for December
Hey,
2017.
you know one thing
But
we
then-
can talk on from this, right? From that
but
bit
then
right
it was
there.
delayed to October 2017.
One
Then it got
sec.
delayed again after.
On a real, you think, right? How much you think it'd be worth to, you know, his family or the label or everybody around him? If he goes jail, which was gonna happen, he was guilty, there was evidence, right? He ain't gonna be worth nothing, is he? He gonna be worth a lot more if he was to disappear off the earth. I mean, what do you lot think? He ain't gonna be making records doing like 15 years, and his reputation would be in the bin, and damn, record label ain't gonna be making money, are they, if he went jail? I mean, they just gave him a lot of money. It wasn't even a proper recording deal contract that he had. It was literally a distribution deal with I think they call Empire. Do you know how many artists of theirs are dead? A suspicious number. Let's just put it like that. Very, very suspicious. Like 7 of their rappers died in real quick succession. Like, yeah, his court thing was delayed and yada yada. You don't know if the judges knew people in the industry and they're like, okay, handshake deal, da 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 da. You gotta prolong this case. It can't be out there yet. The guy's gotta up his name, get a bit more fame. Or he's dissing Drake at the minute, da 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 da, yo. Let's let him keep doing it. We can't have his trial now. You don't know what went on there. For money, some sick do a lot of bad shit.
After the pitchfork details leaked, then the trial was set once again for December 2017. But then, something strange happened. Seemingly out of nowhere, an affidavit was filed to the courts by the victim, supposedly asking for the charges to be completely dropped. And well, the prosecutors that were going after X weren't born yesterday, were they? They didn't buy it and immediately suggested that this was a shady move coming from X's side, either the result of an attempt to strong-arm the victim into withdrawing her statement, or just a complete fabrication. And so at this point, the prosecution slapped first-degree felony witness tampering charges on X. And at this point, the prosecutors felt like what they had on X was so damn incriminating, they even planned to split the trial into two separate cases, with one, the more serious one, being solely focused on the witness tampering.
So should he have lived like
serious charge, and most likely, if he's convicted on that, he ain't got no
which
chance
they
of
couldn't
being
risk that, but you know.
Frankly, a savvy move by the prosecutors.
Two different trials, I
X
mean.
looked pretty defeated by this, telling fans ahead of the trial that it was fun while it lasted, and generally giving off the demeanour that he knew he was royally fucked. But finally, a hearing was held about this on
Let's
December
look at it
14,
this way.
2017, where X pleaded not guilty.
A hell of a lot of people made a lot of money even from the court trial after he passed, right? Because that, well, that's made money through the internet. That's online, like it would, but there wouldn't have been cameras if it was, you know, him being prosecuted for the domestic abuse. Like he was worth a lot more dead than alive, if we're honest. He wasn't gonna be worth anything when his reputation went down the drain whenever them trials were completed, right? I mean, shit, you think that the industry bosses didn't notice or realize that he was about to be worth jack shit? Any time as well. That trial was gonna go ahead like around not that long after he passed. You know, following money again. I mean, his family, all of them around him, they were gonna be at a loss. All of them. Anyone relying on him for money, and which shouldn't be the case or whatever, but they were all gonna be without it.
So 4 days after putting in
Same way they were going to get a lot more money if he died.
Gets charged with a hefty 8 counts of witness tampering, mainly stemming from calls that he had made whilst in jail. Apparently, the prosecution had compiled around 213 phone calls that X had made to both witnesses and the victim, including one friend who witnessed the abuse, where he apparently threatened her and told her to stop speaking to the victim, at which point apparently X's legal team was scrambling to try and have these calls omitted from the trial, with the suggestion that these calls pretty much amounted to a confession to the crime. But in spite of the mountains of evidence piling up against X, miraculously luck would sort of be on his side, as it kinda had been for over a year at this point. Because only 2 days later, after having spent a measly 5 days in custody, he was once again released on house arrest on December the 20th. God, I guess life's just on easy street when you're the violent abuser of women, isn't it? And hey, while you're there, X gets yet another lucky break in March 2018.
House
when
arrest
apparently
as well,
allowed to
that's
be
a
released
lenient
off of house
thing.
arrest before the case
Hey,
was
I'm not being funny, right? That record label, I reckon they was well in with the courts and cops and that, like, you know, like, say, handshake connections, Mason connections, say they're all initiated. They go from brother to brother, gangster to quote-unquote gangster, whatever, Illuminati to other members of. Make sure he's on house arrest so he can make more music, you know? They don't want him in prison, like, they want him to make maximum profit, therefore, house arrest. It suits them. And then, you know, he was making money, making more fame, making more music, so you gotta postpone that trial, man. Because they want maximum music to be able to release after he's, you know, been and gone. Literally.
trial so that he could go on tour and make money, apparently telling the court that he doesn't make enough money from record sales and he needs to go on tour to keep himself afloat. God, yeah, I can really sympathise, right? It must be hard being trapped in your $1.4 million house on house arrest, not making any money from your music streams. In fact, over the 3 months
a lot of rappers are involved in
house arrest to go and make money, he clearly turned his finances around
like
because he
crime
splashed a
as
whopping
well.
$1.7 million on 4 properties for members of his family, and while you're there, another $3.6 million
Makes you
mansion
wonder,
that he
'cause,
picked out for his mother.
I mean,
only
damn.
that property, just think
Where did X get all of that money from?
Never face justice for. Because now we all
Your
know
average
he's
record
the
contract,
family.
this is like some sale of the soul, man. Look at them figures. The average recording artist, right? Especially you ain't even got a record deal, you got a distribution deal. Come on, man. Where you getting all that money from? You sold your soul, innit? Like, is what that suggests, you know? you've agreed that you're gonna what? Pass young. You get to live the life. But you know, that's to me that's like some sale of the soul stuff. Literally, there's some crazy figures for not having a record deal, a distribution deal, and you're telling me millions and millions and millions. Damn. Maybe he was in a gang. Yeah, Illuminati. But other than that, like even in a gang, bro, those figures. How many gangsters you know who are not exactly, you know, the guy's a musician firstly, right? So his main occupation wouldn't even be that. How many gangsters you know who are suddenly buying £1,000,000 houses for people and for themselves? I mean, damn. Also, it's not just that. He went from being pretty much broke to having a lot of money quite fast. I don't know. I think there's a real reason to suspect bro sold his soul, his soul, whatever you want to call it, on conditions. You know, live fast, die young kind of thing, and a lot of money.
And while you're there, another $3.6 million mansion
Bro.
that he picked out for his mother. Man, owning all that property, just think how many beaten up girlfriends he could lock up and never face justice for. Because now we all know that he was
Maybe
brutally
he
murdered
was
in
in
a
the
box
Diddy
robbery whilst
gang.
he was shopping for a motorcycle on the 18th of June 2018. And even though the victim of
You know
X's
it's real
domestic
and raw.
abuse
We
didn't
question
feel
a
any
lot.
kind of joy from the awful fate that he was met with. I mean, who knows if X's robbers had truly intended to kill him when they were robbing him? Just as we don't know whether X had intended to kill
We
him.
don't know if his passenger dude, passenger, was involved, but
how many people they put in the news? They said 3. It was 8.
We don't know the intentions that X had towards all of the people that he had hurt in his life. Just like we don't know the intentions.
oh yeah,
of
because
those
bro
robbers.
said that he did a load of stabbings. He did 8 stabbings, and he's like that they only put in the news it was 3. Since when do newspapers get 3 and 8 muddled up when it's a big stabbing? But you know, who knows?
Were there that day that X was
I think
murdered.
X
But
did certain
ultimately,
things
none of all
to
this mattered
promote
after
his
X
name,
passed.
to
On
put his
August
name
3rd,
out.
2018,
Them
all of the charges
gimmick
against X
style
were
things
dropped.
that
Because
people
what's
do.
the point when there's no one left to hold to account? But I can imagine one of
Yeah,
the hardest
yo,
things in a case like
Moni
this.
in the comments. Snoop Dogg and Diddy, yeah, they are friends. They have been. That's for real. I think there's something on one of my team members, one of my people, has a video about
It's for the victim to never truly get justice and
Where-
also
who
to never
was it?
truly get believed. But fortunately, in October 2018, once again,
It was
Pitchfork
an
managed to
artist
get
who
their
was
hands
saying
on a
that
secret 27-minute recording. Now, this
he,
recording in no way provided justice, but at least it provided a little bit of closure and a little bit more understanding for X fans. Because in this recording, X appears to openly admit that he abused
that he
his
wouldn't
girlfriend.
hang out with. I know who it was. You know Suge Knight from Death Row Records. I think he's in jail right about now. I don't know for sure, but Suge Knight was massive in the hip hop rap industry, like in the 90s specifically. Yeah, it was him who said that he implied that basically that Snoop Dogg and P. Diddy and who else was it? Was it Jay-Z? I don't know. There was a third name. He implied that basically that they're all either bisexual or homosexual and that they all move in a certain circle and that they get down a certain way and that he doesn't like go to their parties, he doesn't hang out with them. Suge Knight was the guy sat in the car. Oh my days, another sat in the car one, you know. You know when Tupac got shot, Suge Knight was sat in that vehicle, right? He didn't get shot, but he was sat next to Pac, right? Does anyone just realize that that's a bit similar to, well, I don't know, for X having a passenger, who I think is dodgy as hell, you know, getting shot, X got shot with a passenger there like Tupac. But, yeah, I wouldn't compare those two as artists. Yeah, you're right, Moni. Jay-Z and Diddy, yeah, they're pretty damn connected, yeah. I mean, there was a point where them two were like the hip-hop business moguls. They were the top tier. But look at it like this. Yo, damn. How many of y'all own a Diddy album? How many of you even know anyone who's got a P. Diddy album? Or is it just that, you know, people who heard his track that he did after Biggie passed, you know, I'll be missing you. How many songs of Diddy's can you name the lyrics to? I'm not saying you ain't heard a few, but how many do you know well? How many people do you know who think that P. Diddy is such a lyrically talented guy, XYZ, or that he's the best rapper? Because I don't think I know anyone who thinks that. I think it's more that, I don't know, maybe man sold himself out or whatever to be hyped up as this big time guy in hip hop because, you know, Monico, I just know there was a Diddy feature in Creeping Song by Metro Boomin. Okay, in fact, all of us should really look into who P. Diddy worked with. Because, you know, likely anyone who worked with him probably knows the deal. But don't get it twisted, artists these days, given like connections and work in the lower tiers of the industry, I know for a fact, a lot of them, when they say they got in the studio together, a lot of them did not even go studio together. A lot of people, oh, Travis, seriously, Travis Scott. That don't really surprise me, bro. Yeah, a lot of those people, where was I at my train of thought or whatever you call it? Oh yeah, how a lot of people don't physically meet to work together. They send like a verse over the internet. You know what I mean? Like, and then they might say that they went studio together, but if they live 1,000 miles from each other, it's likely that they didn't. Another thing that's happening lately, Photoshop photos, like, who was it? Oh yeah, Juice WRLD. He never met XXXTentacion like that. But there's loads of, well, not loads, but a few fake pictures pretending that he did. You know, before we was even on about how Juice WRLD did rip off a lot of X's style. But then X ripped off from Lil Peep. But if you look at those as a chain of 3, right? The connections are quite scary. They really are. Also, the people they got in with. How they got famous, how they got bigger. Is very, 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 it's actually something we can't even talk too tough on. This is all allegedly to cover whatever. Not so much to cover my own ass, but a lot of it's allegedly. We're all entitled to our opinions, right? But we just don't want to piss off the wrong people, naturally.
Until now. Until I started her up, bro. But I started her up because she made one mistake, and then from there, the whole cycle went down. Now she's scared. That girl is scared for her life, which I understand.
As well as pointing out all the circumstances surrounding this abuse, specifically his obsession with her supposedly sleeping with his friend whilst he was in jail.
Yeah, young boy that you take care of, right? He fucked your homegirl. He fucked your girlfriend, right? He fucked your girlfriend, get her off the drugs, and fuck her. Your dog telling you.
See what?
That's nigga fuck you. You're a bitch. I would kill this bitch, but she played with me.
He also admitted to putting further pressure on her.
What's
Talking about
with, like,
finding out that she
people
got
wanna
down
kill
on his
their
friend in
partner
Texas,
for cheating
something which he
and
said
shit.
that he'd scared out of her during a prison visit, something that he did regularly.
She sucked her ex dick to get to Texas, right? This is something that y'all don't even know. She came to my visitation and let me know, and I forgave her. You feel me? I had to scare it out of her.
You had to scare it out of her. Come on, bro.
You feel me? I know how to get the truth out of her.
In the course of this, he admits that he found out that she slept with someone else and forgave her after admitting just how bad.
Y'all know that she was like a very depressed girl, you know. I think the reason he got numb, I think he was, you could say, nicking her style, damn. She had carved the word numb into her leg or something. That inspired his tattoo, numb on his face. Oh, no, my bad. The word alone, not the word numb. Y'all know this, right? Y'all must, this is common knowledge about covering one eye. And artists and symbolism and occult stuff. That's an occult. Everything, pretty much all the tattoos have an occult reference. We could even speak on why artists and people who got involved with that, who cannot speak out, why the tattoos, why mark yourself up? Just sign it out to tell people, you know? Like if you're trapped and you can't talk about it, you don't hint, right? In any situation, really. It's like if a woman's kidnapped and, you know, she sort of writes on something on a piece of paper and throws it, hoping you pick it up and read it. Like, it's sign language. Like, I don't know. But yeah, Occult tattoos.
That ugly ass raw, soft ass raw that I beat up all the time.
Oh, the covering of one eye.
Hit that.
Where are you going with
Right.
that?
So you know what I do initially? Cause I used to fuck her up, bro. I used to fuck her up, bro.
I can't even remember what you're going with that.
I just forgive her.
Yet in the same conversation, he talks about how much he loves her, saying that this is exactly why he abuses her. Because at the same time, he can't take the betrayal, he also says he can't walk away. Essentially saying that he just keeps on hitting her, and it's fucking her up.
As much as I told you, you know what's funny as fuck? Still love this bitch, bro. It's crazy as fuck. You gonna find just someone, just like you love your mom, you feel me? Like, just as much as you love your mom, you gonna find someone that make you feel equivalent. And make you just like you. And then you gonna feel how I feel. Now, I'm telling you to your face, you gonna go through the same exact, you're not gonna talk about clip, I'm just crazy for that shit. But my nigga, you gonna go through the same shit, somebody gonna hurt you this way, and you're not gonna know how to deal with it. You're not gonna know how to deal with it, because you're not gonna wanna walk away, because that's your bitch. You're not gonna walk away. You're not gonna wanna consistently hit
Oh, I
that.
thought it like more so a pimp thing to,
As the conversation continues, it transpires that he is speaking to two
Pimps on
friends,
their women,
trying to
right?
convince them to let him have a private
They
conversation
abusive.
with Geneva, so that he can basically continue to pressure her to tell the truth.
I should have
about
warned
her
y'all from the
past.
get-go. If we do
Which
cut
then
out,
is
we'll
naturally
be right back.
you're an abuser.
It's just the battery levels. I don't know if they're that
She did not
good.
tell me before, so I know she's lying. So all I can get now is the truth. I already heard enough. I'm already gonna tell her
Insecure,
what I know.
yeah, of course. Abusive, possessive,
But
yeah, of course.
like you just said, at this point, I've reached my point where
I think them three things are linked, you know?
I'll go outside, but
A lot of abusive people are possessive and insecure. Yeah, all three, you know?
I need to talk to that girl.
this, I don't, this is what I
Let's just work her out to where I can leave her, because I'm not ready.
I don't want you, yeah, I don't want you
Trying to have
to,
this
No, it's
you
out.
feel me? Yeah, I don't want you to have to stay.
Yeah, I don't listen to that much of Travis. He's like real connected with the Kardashians, right?
That's it.
Everyone links, you know,
I know, but
in that world. Everyone. Yeah. Yo, we put on it was on, no, it was crazy you put it out, but I think I retweeted it on the team thing about how, LA, that, like, literally, when that fire began, we put that on Twitter. Like, it was mad, like, we often seem to end up with info first, but it's a different thing. Like, yeah, LA, shit, man, Malibu, the lot. Is, is LA burning? Different parts of it. I wonder if Hollywood will get burnt. You know, over in Tunisia, right? It's a Muslim country. There's Christians there, whatever, as well. Like, you know, you got people of faith, basically. They are saying they think it's, you know, I don't know, it is a bit far-fetched, but, you know, like God or whatever, attacking Hollywood because of Hollywood, you know, because of all the bad stuff that goes down over LA way is full of sin, isn't it?
Fall apart from
I mean,
and eventually
they
X
call
confronts
Vegas
these
Sin
two,
City,
making
but
it clear that they're both older than he is.
You know.
He responds by saying he's only 18, but pointing out all of the fucked up stuff that he has seen up until this point, kind of inferring
I'm not
that
even
this is
sure
the
I
reason that
believe
he
X
behaved
had
so badly.
necessarily seen some of what he said, but I feel like he manipulated and said things to scare people at times. He didn't like being called young. He ain't gonna like ever seen someone get your tongue ripped out is what he's saying. He just don't like being told he's young.
I know, bro, but I know, but listen. You ever had to live with the pride of your mother being a stripper when you was younger? Nah. You ever seen somebody trying to kill your mom in front of you?
Okay, right, okay.
Yeah, go through it first.
But bro, lots of people have seen real savage shit. I've seen and heard real disgusting savage things. My real mother's not actually on this, you know, she's not alive no more, my real mom. Like, if she had an abusive boyfriend, like, hella abusive, like, things like that. A lot of people have seen these things. A lot. Like, it doesn't mean that, well, it sure as shit don't mean you can just abuse the hell out of a random girl that you kidnapped, basically. Hell no. That ain't right. You know what I mean? Trauma, it affects people. Of course. You have to bloody, you know, you can tell man's a young man. If he's really, you know, been through all of that, like, there was only 3 things he said. Seeing a guy get his tongue ripped out. I don't believe he does. I don't believe he has seen that, because he seems more passionate about his mom having been a stripper and seeing someone try to kill his mom. I'm not sure I believe that the person tried to kill his mom. Something tells me that it succeeded if they tried. It tends to happen when an abusive guy, goes to kill, they tend to actually do it. But I do believe, that, I don't think it was just part of his backstory that artists often have when he says about his mom being a stripper. I think that's likely, that could be real. But with those three things, right? Why would you feel more passionately about your mom's was a stripper? Okay, big whoop. Loads of people's moms, over the world. There's a lot of people whose parents got jobs that are, degrading for them. Never mind for their kids. Why does that, his attitude as well is a young man's. What age did you start noticing these industries suspicious? Very young. Very, very, very young, man. It's not just one industry, it's the whole damn world, man. The whole world. There's, plenty of bad police, plenty of, there's cops in the local area involved with a fucking pedophile gang. Literally. I think I'm supposed to say the word PEDO a bit different because of some YouTube rules. I don't really give a fuck. This is real and raw on this channel, the whole world's messed up. It's, like I said, genuinely, legitimately, there's cops in this area in with a pedo gang. Yeah, if one day, if this channel, this team, if we have enough people, real ones, yeah, if we did, they would fucking me up. They would killing. Well, not they would f me up for, for saying this. But if we ever have enough people, enough influence, enough, people who actually stand up to things, then I'll happily expose some shit with videos, with proof. But not until then, because it's way too risky. And I'll just say it's in my quote-unquote fictional book. It's just a way to cover your ass, I guess. But seriously, even, how can I put this one? Well, there's other people who've, said about that shit, about the fact that, it's not just me who knows this. Even London police in the local, area, there's a lot of dodgy cops, if I'm honest. One person really told me, roughly who's dodgy. There's, mostly the white ones, the white men. And, I've been arrested for some stupid shit. If you're, targeted by them, jeez. Oh, Lord. I think I put on, what's this, maybe wrong people got famous. In what way, though, bro? The real people we should look up to in that is people who are trying to change things for the better. People trying to do good. But the bad people on this planet, they deliberately have some people, even in the industry, they have some people chat fake stories and twist stuff up so that people just think it's bullshit. You know what I mean? How can I put it forward? In regards to the X Factor, that I'm sure, Brian Harvey, Katie Waisel, these people there, they've got no evidence on what they say. It's like they're there to twist the story to make you believe there ain't a load of pedo gangs or something. I don't know, I don't like the agenda in that. It's because a lot of these rappers influence a lot of young people, for real. Their attitude and personally, for example, criminals like YNW Melly, where Mr. Murder on, I got murder on my mind. That guy. There's a lot of young people and, kids, young adults, even adults that are influenced, I would say. Not so much past a certain age, but there are adults who are influenced by, Whilst we talk like this, I'm going to pull this off here for a quick second, just so it can be whacked on the thing so that we're, whoa. Yeah, we need to talk like this for just 5 minutes so it can charge up a tiny bit. For real, and shit, how you put this one? There's I won't even call it a conspiracy. The fact that right, there was a gangster rap, right? It's, how do I put it? If I put it as if I tell you it as the conspiracy, is that there's a load of people sat down, record deals, X, Y, and Z. Iran-Contra wars are going on, cracks being dropped in communities. You know, you had CIA, DEA, all of that. A lot of coke suspiciously coming into the country. Crack recipe goes around the hood. It's put into poor neighborhoods mostly. And drugs are on the up. There's a lot of crisis, a lot of problems. And, you know, what's a good way for the mob to get people to sell drugs? Make it cool. The idea is that basically gangster rap, it was set up from the get-go, and also a lot of the first rappers on it were kind of acting. You know how you get fakes? You think about how many fakes come through. I don't even know if we should call them fake. It's a good thing they are fake. You know, these young lads doing drill pretending they've made kills. It's a bloody good thing they're lying, innit? Not all of them are lying, sadly. But people like that was recruited. And, you know, that music was marketed heavily. Sort of shove them in a magazine, give them the most promotion. Back then, the media, it was, you could control it a lot more, you know? For real, you could really control it. Especially in the UK when people had 3, 4, 5 channels. And then you had your popular magazines, newspapers, you could feed them whatever. Sean Pete Doherty, make him out to be cool, put him with Kate Moss, make heroin and crack cool. Influence the kids, influence a generation. Yeah? Make money for the handshake buddies. For what some people would call the Illuminati, some people say which is Freemasonry. Alright, we won't go too tough on that shit though, for real. But showing violence and drug use as something to glorify is a disaster. I agree with you, Moni. But do you think that them people even give a damn? They care about is money. Like, shit, I mean, you go into something blind, for the record, you enter Freemasonry literally blindfolded, so it's just random, you know, there. And take a blood oath, and yada yada. You don't know what you're gonna be having to do you? You don't know what you have to keep your mouth shut about. You're going in blind. Why join? I'm not talking about masonry, don't want to get pissed. Talking about anything that you go into blind, like the saying. Why join something that you don't know what your obligations will be? You know, a lot of people like be joining, like, damn, criminals for real, yeah, man. There's plenty of criminals, but like, think of all the lives lost. My days, it's huge, and like, damn, they really did glorify the quote-unquote gangster. It's funny, innit? There was gangsters in suits making and creating it cool to wear a hoodie and sell drugs, to live a bit of a crap life and sell drugs. Also, you got private prison system. How much money you think they made off of locking those lot up? The gangsters in suits giving them drugs to sell in their neighborhoods, chosen neighborhoods, no doubt. How much money you think they made? They're the same gangsters who probably, you know, oh, okay, Mr. Prison Service, you want another one in jail to make money off of? We'll share the money? Okay, you can take this one. Okay, right, we gotta divide and conquer someone? We'll tell this guy his friend's an informant. We'll set it up, we'll frame it. Turn them against each other. Shit, next we'll promote gang wars. Let's promote killing people. Let's have a couple rappers use guns and shoot each other. Then we'll make that cool. God forbid the 50 cent, send you anything subliminally. Some people say 50 cent, as I'm about to mention 50 cent. Some people say 50 Cent, you know, named himself after a real gangster known as that in his area. And that, you know, there's lies in that backstory, apparently, as well. How many of these guys are actors? You really think they can't act before they're in loads of films? They could probably act before they sign that record label. It's not like suddenly they become amazing actors. From Eminem to 50 Cent to bloody even Vanilla Ice, didn't he go into acting? They're actors from the start. Tupac, actor from the start. All of them. It makes you question, doesn't it? Is it just a brainwashing thing? Literally. Use frequencies and whatever that can influence people. Just spin it on the radio many times. Have people that the kids look up to in the neighborhood. Have that person they look up to go and tell them it's cool to listen to whoever. Get them all listening to it. You know how easy it is for them to push an agenda? And that ain't conspiracy, is it? Not one bit. It's piss easy for them to do that. And now they're clamping down and controlling the internet more and more. Censorship, god damn. Won't be able to say much in a year's time even, I don't think. And they'll happily encourage and use things like them silly ass riots in the UK. They'll use all of that to their advantage. You know, let them riots continue, then we can shut down freedom of speech. We can meet the social media bosses in Parliament, which is what they did. You know, they're all linked and intertwined. This has gotten rather political. You know, you don't really see those criminals at the top in jail. The criminals making criminals. And it's quite sad because for however much money someone is gonna turn on their own people, there's always someone in there in a group that will turn on their own people, which is fucked up. But there is. I'm sure that some of these cops in with pedo gangs, they might not even, I don't even think they're pedophiles, they're just in it for money. They're just a gang, a unit. Human trafficking is real, organ trafficking is real. So what's on 21 Savage? I don't know too much about it, guy. Probably not the best one on the team to ask about him, but then he grew up over UK and then went over to the US. His new song, Red Rum. You know, Red Rum is murder backwards, literally. I don't know if everyone knows that, but you know, Aleister Crowley, that Satanist dude, he wanted everyone to learn to do things backwards. You know? Like, Backmaster songs have the real messages on when you play them backwards, and write backwards, read backwards, speak backwards, listen backwards. That's a satanic thing. Aleister Crowley, big time Satanist. Was his Laura Philema or something he created over here? He wanted everything done backwards. If you spell Beyonce backwards, you get this bloody way up there thing. What the hell's that high frequency noise? I don't get that. It's gone now. But Beyonce spelled backwards, you get some big demonic entity. Hardly any people have even looked that one up, but it's true. I mean, to make a better world, you need a group of loyal people, for sure. And the internet, like, no one can, you know, you expose some real shit, there's going to be some people who will sell you out, and there's going to be people who will shut that down at the top, of course. I mean, maybe someone could get away with exposing something small, but I'm not sure about the big stuff. And then you got, like, well, the censorship. You know, now AI, like programs and that, they can detect when you say a certain word, so it's very easy for the police to pull things up. Another thing, yeah, I've got a video of it in a local police station, a van, Facebook van, going in there. Some people didn't even believe me about that. Like, what, you think Facebook don't work with the police? But it's interesting video because I've got, you know, it's got Facebook printed on it, big letters, the whole blue with the white letters on it. Like, literally, going down the police station. It makes you wonder exactly, you know, how watched is everything? I mean, if you end up on a certain list, do they profile all your social media stuff? It really wouldn't surprise me if they did. And like, yeah, these idiots who went prison for tweets, yeah? I mean, like, wait, what's coming up there? Like, idiots who, that's my mega thing goes up. Is that right? Let me send that in a second. Fuck's sake, I've lost my chain of thought. Like, if you turn up on a certain list, are you gonna get profiled? Da 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 da. Oh, the idiots that went jail for tweets. Yeah, they probably said some. I don't know exactly what they actually said. I ain't looked into it, but probably said hella messed up stuff or whatever. But prison for a tweet, that is the opening. When people sit down and allow that, it's the opening for them to be able to send you to prison for little bits on the internet. Anything. Like, even like, say you didn't agree with your bloody MP. Or, I don't know, you could end up going to prison for anything if the public allow that. I think really everyone should have stood up, not for them, not for what they said, for the fact that people are going jail over something on the internet, and how far can that lead? You think about it. You know, it opens the doors for people to be able to go to jail for even smaller shit. So, yeah, I don't agree with prison sentences regardless of what someone says online. I think if you're literally about to, I don't know, even if you was writing that you was taking a bomb somewhere, you wouldn't actually go prison for writing that in a normal world. You'd go prison for doing it. Do you know what I mean? Are they gonna next send people jail for having a thought? Yo, I've just disturbed myself thinking that thought. Anyway, yo, we've got a bit more power here, so we'll run this bit of XXX Tentacion so I can run to the bathroom partly, but still, we'll run it. So, hopefully, I think that's at the same similar things. I can put that like that. I hope it is. Alright, back in two seconds.
So many people have pointed to X's dark past and his ongoing depression as an excuse or even at least a point of understanding for all of the dark stuff that he did. And it's clear that his harsh upbringing was a far cry from the suburban bliss that many others have experienced.
My mom was just in situations where she couldn't take care of me, you feel me? Like, niggas done drive-bys on me when I was like a jit type shit. Like I stabbed my first, I was like six.
Look, we can all agree that X was a great artist. And in case you didn't notice, I have another video that's all about his amazing artistry and how much his music has helped people. So you can't call me biased. But if you're an X fan or supporter and you still think he's a good guy, in spite of the facts, maybe you need to take a closer look at who you are. Because if you let somebody's musical genius overshadow the facts about what they have really done in their life, you're a poor judge of character. And that's probably going to be detrimental to your life. And yes, X fans, I know there's plenty of theories to the contrary that suggest that Geneva was lying, or that X was never the one that beat her up, clinging on to this idea that he'd actually just sent some goons to do it for him, as if that somehow makes it okay. Bear in mind, X was facing numerous counts for witness tampering or pressuring his abused ex-girlfriend to drop the charges. So no, you don't really get to doubt her in this case. That's X's fault. I'm all for celebrating X the artist and celebrating the amazing art that he left behind. But as a man, a human being, he was a controlling, violent and vicious human being who wanted nothing more than to control and violate the woman that he was around. And to me, nothing exemplifies this more than the fact that in those leaked phone calls, where X was speaking to Geneva directly from jail, pressuring her to drop the charges, even with the weight of all of the charges and all of the potential time in jail that X had brought onto himself with his own toxic behaviour, even then, he can't help but continue the same pattern of abuse that had gotten him into this situation. Continuing to aggressively question Geneva about the other men that she'd been with, refusing to move on and refusing to listen to reason.
Alright, here's my personal questions for my own personal reasons, for my emotions.
Shit. Oh,
You
please.
had Jessica come back from you lied to me and
Alright.
there was some big ego because it wasn't.
His name was Joey.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
How many times did you fuck her up?
Plenty of guidelines.
You wanted to do that to me.
I don't know if.
And then I told you it was like a fuck it type of thing.
I don't know if things. What's your opinion, by the way, Moni, on one sec. On 21
Why didn't you
Savage?
tell me the truth?
Because I was scared.
No, but yeah, why didn't you tell me the truth,
because I was scared.
Sure, we can enjoy his music.
It's
but
a
we can't
shame
affect
though
it.
that
If his
what
music speaks to
Geneva
you
went
and
through.
got you out of a dark place, just like it did for me, just know
Well,
it was really
more
you
than.
that got you out of that dark place. You heard some music that inspired you to be a better version of yourself. You have the good in you, and you should aspire to be the best that you can possibly be. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
No, that's true. That's true. Sometimes people think. You ever seen people that be like, "Yo, thingamajiggy saved my life"? Like, no, you did. Like, and the people who are closest to you probably did. It's probably your mum and dad saving you or some shit if you're a kid. Talks about the new. Yo, what are we running with the? Used to go days without speaking or eating.
What was the strangest part or most unique part of his daily routine?
I think him being so quiet. Because he would be loud and abrupt, but it, like you could tell that was kind of like a disguise from like what he was actually like kind of like going through. You know what I mean? There's times where I would find him like just quiet as and it'd be the scary thing ever. Like just from sunrise to sundown, quiet, won't say a word, won't speak a word, won't eat food, won't go outside to smoke a cigarette, like nothing.
Wait, because right, right, so
oh my god,
because
bro,
he had a gangster background and he might still be that.
You can literally tell how much of the
Yeah, bro. I mean, most people in gangs have killed someone. If you know what I mean, it's not good. I mean, like the idea, like a lot of people, whether they sacrifice someone themselves or whether their gang of people does it, or people above them that they're in with or get money from, whatever. I mean, arguably, they're still tied up in that murder. I don't get even, the word sacrifice to me is a bit, dismissive of the fact that it's murder. I mean, you go kill someone because of your belief that you're pleasing whatever for doing it, or you're getting whatever for it. You know, sacrifice sounds too tame. Like, you're murdering. You're not sacrificing. Well, it's murder, you know? I just feel like it's a tame word. I think on the UMG, I'm allowed to show y'all. Y'all seen Justin Timberlake's Supplies video?
shit that we were on.
Like, all of your faces are just saying something so completely different. What was the
to be fair, like on
conversation
X's revenge
that you
tour,
had
my
where
gosh,
you decided you were to pitch a
there
member
was a
of
guy who
members
just seemed
only?
to be sort of.
I think me and John
like,
were talking one day.
It was actually hypocritical
me and him
because
lived with each other.
you had like
in
Adam
Orlando,
22
we all lived with each other in Orlando. Well, actually, no, me and him.
doing a no jumper video, and like this guy is getting criticized for being there and speaking
and I was
after he
John
passed.
would never
But
sleep. That nigga would be like
that's
going
what
to sleep
the
at like
people filming were doing.
like me,
Is making
like 10,
money
11 the
after
next
his
morning.
pass.
You know what I mean? Just up all night for literally no reason. And we were just up, and I was talking to him, and he was just like, I forgot.
Yo, Moni, I mean, I don't think most people who join a gang, they don't leave,
like,
you know?
Bro, like, I agree with, like, everything that you're doing. I agree with, like, you know, your outlook on a lot of shit. And I want to be a part of this shit. And he looked at me, he was like, you want to be a members only?
You know, all about his background.
And he was just like, all right, bet, bro. Like, he's like, I low-key was going to ask you, but, like, I didn't know how you felt about it because I know you're doing your own thing with Wi-Fi screener and everything like that.
Y'all see Juice WRLD,
like, you know, and
throwing gang signs and
really like,
rapping No Limit.
Like, I'm only here to help him. Other than that, I really don't care about anything else. You know what I mean?
You were just trying to push the vision as far as possible.
I just wanted everybody to see the superstar that he wanted everybody to see himself as, you know what I mean?
Yo, we got more people up in here, so we should go with the more raw stuff, right?
But in any way
it makes sense to, rather than that stuff on X.
I mean, he's a larger-than-life figure,
We should go with the
almost,
more,
and
like I said, the more raw,
so
like...
fascinated by everything about him. When you were, like,
even like
in
the
close quarters
academics
living with him, what was
if we
his, like,
speak
what was
on
the strangest part or most unique part of his, like...
Or not, I respect him as a man.
Like,
he's gonna be a man.
It's on Drake.
Do you ever feel like
arguably what got X
owe it to your fans to kind of
well
steer them?
some
like,
people
I feel
feel
like
Drake killed him.
Yes, and that's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm doing. But my main thing is, it's a difference, right? It's a difference to be wanted and needed. If I'm needed, right? If this energy is needed, because
Well, he
we
says,
don't have
in
many
regards
teachers,
to
we don't
21
have many
Savage, I
prophets.
think he used gangster
You know what I'm
life to
saying?
escape poverty.
It was funny because Bob Marley said something very important.
But bro, right,
How long?
to Moni in the comments, when is it okay to quote unquote use gangster life or join a gang to escape poverty? Like, given what goes on, the people harmed XYZ. I mean, is it okay to, or is it not? I mean, because the deeds and the crimes committed, the innocent people who get harmed and hurt, that's not okay, right? We can all agree. But, I mean, gangsters should go at gangsters. I think we can all say that shit too. Some of them don't. Some go at innocent, quote-unquote, civilians. Only in the comments said it ain't okay at all. Fair enough. And also, the idea of joining to escape poverty, let's be honest, most people, there's a free education system, you know? You could use that free education system to grind to get a job, work your way up. If you got a phone, you can study anything. You can build your way up, man. I don't feel like a basic drug dealer is, you know, they don't even have to be initiated to be that, right? But I don't feel like selling substances is on, it's not on the level of killing or torture or, you know, running around doing damage to people. Like, I don't think it is. Also, his father was a drug addict. Okay. 21 Savage was, so you guess he wasn't really bothered by that, so he did it. A lot of people make decisions young, you know, and
how long are we gonna sit aside?
Some make serious mistakes. There's a lot of gangs who you ain't leaving if you join. You know what I mean?
How long are we gonna sit aside? Like, you have these people that arise and come out of nowhere, and are teachers, and are people that are supposed to lead and push people in the right direction.
I think X definitely that's what I was about to say. Like, academics just asking him, do you feel like you're a teacher, a leader? Clearly he did. Like, he does. Like, X is quite, how you say, like, manipulative, really. Like, you know. Which is a shame. He was so young as well, man. He's intelligent, but, like, I think he was quite easily influenced. And, yeah, he was, you know, really thriving for money and fame, you know. He wouldn't study the occult full time and shove occult symbols on your face, and I don't think he knew what he was doing or getting into. Like, you know, when you're that young, that shit, man. People make big mistakes, but damn. Selling out and then, you know, not being able to even live to an age where your brain's fully developed is, you know, that's deep. Your brain, like, it ain't fully developed till you're 25, like, around 25 age, so it's, yeah.
Youth, because they are the ones that can.
If you look at the comments, a lot of people.
I have to be very careful with my message. All I want is for people to be able to be themselves, to be free-minded.
There's a lot of negative comments about
themselves more, and to unlock that piece of their mind that gives them clarity, that gives them ground. You know what I'm saying? But in order for me to lead people in that direction, or to lead anyone in that direction, people have to show
like X felt like a leader, innit?
That
and he wanted,
they have to elaborate on that.
His fans and that to feel a part
show
of
me
a
that
cult.
they care about me and put that equal effort, whether it means physically going somewhere and speaking about me, or like, bro, it would.
Yo, if you want to prove you care about him, you have to physically go somewhere or put in some effort. That's asking a lot. I think, did bro want to be like a prophet or something? There's a lot of things I question about him. Like, honestly, his mindset, just things like that, it's, I don't know. Especially when your fans are so, like, young there.
It would mean the world to me if people would go out of their way and leave their houses physically and do whatever they could to help me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so everybody go over to Florida and do what you can to help him. Is that what man's saying? What? Someone commented he in a cut. I can't see that shit. He in a cut? Oh, cult. Yeah, no, for real. Like, illuminati.
if everybody put
You know,
in that
that's
equal amount of
what
energy, then
Freemasonry
I could
does. Nah,
amount
there's
to
other
what I
cults.
need
There's
to amount to
offspring
really
of that.
assert myself. But sometimes it's better, like, I don't be trying to, like,
But yeah, I
tell
need
people,
to
like,
be
oh,
able
yeah,
to
bro,
see.
save me. I'm not trying to tell people that. Because if it's genuine, people will do it.
Caption.
Yo,
Wait,
you're top of the rap game.
oh wait,
at
yeah.
least
I need to be able to
you know
see
what
all.
Rap game, no. I'm on top of the music game.
Okay, but I tell you not to put a caveat.
Yeah.
When it comes to your generation.
Oh,
it's
one
gonna be
there,
somebody
one
who
there,
points out,
yeah.
like, some huge megastar.
There's
Like,
a lot of
What's that?
on there, man.
What-
Wait,
what-
let's
what-
see if we
Here's
gotta.
the strange thing, though.
One sec,
You
what we
realize
up
that
to?
my energy is
Yo,
purely
we
mine.
gotta not take visuals away, but
My energy is
I'll
purely mine. Like, you can call
help
my
with this
label and
one
ask them, like, how much,
for a
like,
quick
how
second.
if they were able to do any promotion behind anything I've done in the world.
But bro, like X, for them who don't know, it was a distribution deal. You know, not a recording deal, not a record deal that he had. And I think, yeah, I mean, he felt like that would keep him. There's this obsession with staying independent, but there ain't really much independent about a distribution deal that level, is there?
Because even when I dropped my last album, 17, all those numbers was purely off the strength of my fan base. Purely.
Comments there are
And that
crazy.
amazed the fuck out of everyone, because it was like, yo, like, all right, to compare it to Uzi's drop, right? Uzi's drop.
For those who just come in as well, like,
Uzi had
you know,
a huge
had a roadmap marketing, but
we've seen some stuff X did that is real savage.
Now with mine, that was literally
like
me,
to women,
saying,
to a kidnapping a girl and
I'm gonna drop it. My label had no
evidence
my
of
label
it.
had no clue. Nobody knew what the fuck I was doing. I
you
just
had a
dropped it.
distribution deal. That's important to know. You had a distribution
Exactly.
deal.
For real.
They weren't gonna promote your stuff. They were gonna just
They
put it out there.
They were gonna just put it out and pay for it and get a percentage.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, do you think your fan base has changed?
They got a
At first,
big
when it was
percentage, if I
announced
remember
that
rightly.
you, signed, which, by the way, like, and just personally,
People haven't. My fan base has not changed.
I'm sure it was
And I
like
don't
more
to
than
call it fan base. My
20%.
family has not changed. My supporters have not changed. It's what we've appropriated that has changed. It's what has become the cool shit that has changed. Some, like, look, as new artists come out,
X definitely made an effort to stand out
but
appearance-wise.
not all of these have longevity. Not all of these have the same purpose and meaning. Not all of these have the same raw energy. You can
Not,
go to,
you know, the longevity.
it's very hard to explain, but you can see it in the energy. You can see it in the message. You can see it in everything. Like, all right, look how many times I've got, like I said, look how many times I've got my ass kicked in the media. Look how many times, bro.
You know, when he was alive, like,
millions of dollars. I know
there was plenty of people who
if I
didn't
really
know
wanted
him.
someone to be harmed, I could harm them. I've
I
stuck
think
by my
Def
message. Purely
immortalized
it's not for
him
me.
a bit.
It's for them.
And made him a
Just so
lot
it's
bigger.
possible. It's not for me. Because
Even
if it
when
was
you
for
read
me,
the comments,
I would've
like,
been gotten revenge.
literally, Baphomet, ask him about that. And what else? You know, there's not so many on that
I
bit,
would have been
but
gotten revenge, and that's always how I was. I changed myself in order to be that person for them.
someone said, like, media don't fuck with X there. That was true. The mainstream media did not fuck with him like that. Like, I mean, yeah, there was a couple pieces back then on, you know, the allegations against him. But other than that, you know.
them. So when I got punched in my shit, when I went through what I went through, even when I went back to jail that last time, right? For some shit, and I'm not even gonna evaluate on that because I'm not supposed to.
Like, the whole went through what I went through thing is peak when we've just seen evidence on this same stream that he did those crimes. Like, dude, you went prison for something you did. You know what I mean? Ask him about Ski and his new tats, why he looked like he dipped his head in the toilet. Easy, big fella. X is fake woke. You know?
Not too, but of course, I can't say anything about that. But even when I went back to jail last time,
He got assassins
I did wanna ask
question
one
mark.
thing. Again, nothing about the case or anything like that. Just your mindset. When you were remanded and they put you in jail for that first day, did you kind of, again, and I don't know
Some
if you
crazy
ever looked at higher
stuff there
power or not, but
in
did
the
you kind of
comments
look at
more
yourself and
so.
say, yo, I fucked up? Like, yo, I'm back where I never wanted to return after I got out the last time.
No, because I know it was the universe protecting me.
What do you mean?
It was the universe protecting me.
There's a lot of people who also
I might have
wanted
been in the wrong place at
AK
the
to
wrong
hang
time
up.
during that time.
So you didn't look at it as a bad thing because at that
No.
point,
Bro, it's
it was
too
probably
hot
one of
in
the
this
worst times you
damn
could
room
go
here.
in.
Oh, would you say that?
I mean, you're a very successful artist. You just came off dropping a very successful album. You just reportedly signed a $6 million deal, which is still
That's
better.
all material.
Like, yo, this 6 million, I mean, reportedly and allegedly. Bro, if anyone gives you £6 million at once in this life, be worried. You know, literally, be worried. You know, money, wealth in great quantities brings the crows, yeah? Brings gangsters, brings demons, brings people who, you know, it can send your best friend to your worst enemy, who, ironically, would then have never even been your best friend. £6 million as well, to get that in a record deal, that is a huge sum. Like, really, that should worry anyone. That's some sell your soul for real figure, for sure. Like, damn. Alright, bear with me whilst I'm just gonna grab something from... Yeah, maybe even an open window might do some good. Because literally it's so hot up in here. Comment section. Who's still with us? We'll be literally back with the visuals in 2 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever amount of seconds. Don't ask me for the number on the seconds. 5 maybe? 4 maybe? 3 maybe? Whoops. Yeah, we're back. So yeah. We support you. Yo, if that's not on the channel, man, big love. Like, that's
Okay, but
some real
to get locked
shit,
up at
man.
that
That's
point,
quality.
it's like almost stopping your progress. It's reality. So you felt it was a reality check.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
was
think
only
that? Did you
I was
think
only
that
in
initially?
I was only in jail for 6 to 7 days. Initially, I questioned my entire life. I wanted to commit suicide. I started to question myself. But in question, life really starts with a question, wouldn't it? Doesn't life start with a question?
That is an interesting one. Life starts with a question. Well, yo, big love, Moni. Big love, everybody is still with us. Like, arguably, I got grind a bit harder for this channel. You know, we had 3,000 people on, was it 3 nights ago? 2 nights ago? Wasn't last night. But that was crazy. Like, I don't know how the fuck that even happened. I don't know if someone shared it out, it got viral or what. I know on TikTok, when we got to 100,000 views, like, this is a while back, we got shut down. A whole account shut down. It was really annoying. Because we just hit new heights, new levels, 100,000, and that was just within days. She was popping a lot, man. But admittedly, we posted footage of, like, just journalist stuff, man. The riots in the UK was popping off. We had raw footage people wanted to see. So yeah, it got posted, but yeah, didn't get us in trouble as such, but I think it might have violated because of the violence and da-da-da-da. So yeah, but that was annoying. Yeah, man, it was a... In regards to the TikTok and that getting removed, and even the other YouTube, that me and Crazy was there working, that was a piss take as well, because that got shut down. Like, and that was, again, it's like when you get big and you don't have any bots, you don't have any fake views, no fake comments, none of that fake stuff. It's like when you get real big, they just, or not even real big, but, you know, when you're popping and it's like, whoa, okay, like 100,000 in a couple of days, that was like, oh, okay, that sort of thing. It's like you get shut down. It's like there's, you could even argue, what is there, like, gates up so that, you know, so that, like, you're only supposed to go so far if you're in, like, a cult or a clique or some shit? I mean, who the fuck knows? Yeah, community or gang. Like, the very top tiers, of course that would be heavily policed. It's like you can't just become a billionaire if you're not in with certain people. Or I don't even believe you could become multi-millionaire without being in with certain people. I don't think that... Not that that could be stopped as such, although you could be taken out, killed for the cash if you got there and weren't accepted. The whole world is policed and controlled to a degree. Have Discord so they can find your channel again or stuff. Bro, I had the app downloaded on... I don't know if it was on the phone piece. It's not on here. Like on there. But I need to re-download that and set it up properly. We got like a Twitch rolling and other stuff set up, and then we did a lot of gaming on here. Right, let's see, like X, what he just said then, right?
Everything starts with I wanted
Is odd to me, like...
to commit suicide. I started to question myself. But in question, life really starts with a question.
Life really starts with a question, that bit.
Everything
That's a
starts with
bit...
a question, so I began to question myself. Anything that can cause you to question yourself is simply a reality check.
A reality check.
Where am I currently?
And life begins
Where
with a
am I
question.
headed? What are my goals? I had realized that I had abandoned a lot of things that had made me the person I was. I had almost lost my reason. I saw myself going towards a direction that I wasn't supposed to go towards. Now, the reason I went back to jail was a fucked up reason, because it wasn't a real valid reason, and I won't evaluate on it. But everything worked out how it was supposed to, wasn't it?
You know what?
We want to go to like...
You're definitely one of the most self-aware artists I know. You know why?
The Drake
Because
kind of, how you put it?
Like, shoot.
Like,
Are we talking about music? Are we talking about music artists?
Yes,
artists, period? Because
that's the thinking. I hear that,
No,
like this.
listen,
It makes you
this
think
artist.
a lot. I guess this
Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey.
Oh, no,
combo,
I'm
but
trying to elaborate on you.
Okay.
You got knocked out on stage, and
Yeah.
we've had multiple conversations since then. And you
you know, some artists do that for almost publicity.
You can say, you know what? When that happened to me, I fucked up in terms of how I handled something, or I jumped out like out the window or whatever. A lot of times people don't think that ever. You know what I mean? When something happens to you bad, you don't
Because
really
of that thing for the long.
We try to get to that.
like.
And the Drake.
Was it a process for you to feel like that though?
Whereabouts? I think it's like I've got cuttings
Quavo
of it.
and Takeoff ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't say nothing, bro. Offset jumped to defend Drake. Then Offset got mad because he got caught.
Okay, we on Drake. Drake.
Brand on stage, so then he got mad, and I know that drove him inside,
so to speak.
To really have some sort of animosity. So at first I let the shit go. Then I seen bro really like on some like hating on young nigga shit. I don't see you talking about nobody else older than you. You feel me? I don't got, bro. Listen, bro. If a nigga wanna fight me, nigga wanna fight me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I ain't never bought no fade. You can come to my city and ask anybody. I never bought no fade. If I get whooped, bro, I get whooped. But a nigga can't say I ran. Nobody can say I ran. So he got mad, and
that tells me something, though, right?
Iffy weird shit for another
anyone who feels that way, right? Man, that's dangerous, really, because you can get permanent damage. You know, like sometimes it's better to run. It really is, cause shit, like you don't want broke jaw, you don't want broke nose. Ideally, I know that some people feel soft if they run or whatever, but like, I don't know. I mean, Drake certainly makes out he's a part of that, but I was saying, yeah, sometimes it's good to run rather than fight. There are punches that can end your life, hit your head a certain way, and
you know what I'm saying?
da.
When it would have been much better for.
That's why y'all should run from fights sometimes, at least.
And I mean Drake. We had a personal conversation.
It ain't gonna be good having broke jaw, bleed on the brain,
da. I'd have been like, look, if you gonna do that, make up for it somehow, even if it's like, yo.
So he wanted Drake
go check out Lil Bro. Go check out
to make up with him.
Go look at his music.
Oh.
Boom. Then he would. Then I would have shut up.
Right.
Then I would have shut up.
He would have shut up if. Oh yeah. Do you lot think that Drake stole his flow, his cadence on a song that he put out with Gigs? Do you lot feel like that was legit, or like the tempo was switched up to make it sound that way, or or what. But so X wanted Drake to promote him, to say something, to do something for him, to kiss his behind in a way.
But otherwise, it's like you tried to sacrifice me, bro. You tried to sacrifice me. You can put that.
Look,
You can put
X
that as a
knows
caption if you want.
that
And niggas
is,
tried to sacrifice me.
you know,
'Cause look
gonna
at it
get
this way.
views or whatever.
I'm in jail.
I think
I had a PBL charge.
that's why he said
facing
that.
Life. Now, that's what nobody realized. I was facing life. I'm facing life. Which was one of my
Look, for
favorite
kidnapping
rappers,
the
you know what I'm
girl,
saying?
smashing her up and drowning
Everybody
her.
Drake, bro.
And,
Everybody love Drake.
you
I
know.
still respect the nigga for his music. You know what I'm saying? I just can't respect what he did to me. You feel me? Everybody love Drake, bro.
Do you
Bro,
think he
a
deliberately
couple
did it, or
bars
maybe, like,
in your
bro.
flow.
Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, bro. And I'm not gonna say no names, nigga. A DJ hit me up. Not only a DJ, my manager at the time hit me up.
What y'all think to that?
This nigga Drake hit us up and he wants to talk to you. He said he watched the interview, he fucks with you. Bro, on God, on my
How
fucking,
am I
bro,
relighting
on my fucking life, bro, my mom,
the
bro.
cigarette,
On
man?
my mom, fam. These niggas hit me up and said this shit, bro. Nigga, I look, bro.
We'll be
nigga,
back
all
to
I
a
had, bro,
still
at a
screen
point,
soon.
all I had was my mom and Ski. This is all I had. At a point, all I had was my mom and Ski. And my mom wasn't physically around. You know what I'm saying? So, on my mom, my nigga, the nigga hit me up and was like, yo. Said,
He's on about a DJ, right?
He said he fucks with you. He said he wants to talk. He wants to talk to you.
I don't know if this is just.
Word? He said, yeah.
I wouldn't be that surprised if this bit's made up, to be honest. But at the same time, if a DJ hits you up and says that, how you know he ain't lying to you? Like, or is he saying it for headlines or what?
Swear to God, I just swear to God. And I started freaking out, bro. I have my nigga get on a phone call with you right now. My homeboy get on the phone call with you right now.
If it's your homeboy,
three-way for me.
okay, he was busting the three-way and
I have him get on the phone with
some
you later
DJ.
on,
Why don't you name the DJ?
And I was like, what the fuck? Even one of my females that I was talking to at the time. Because after that, I was talking to her. I'm like, yo.
Like, someone wrote. Like, yeah, someone wrote Drake sacrificed Meek too. Yo, but X is alive in this one. Like, so therefore, you know, I swear Meek. Oh wait, Meek Mill, is he dead? Because I thought he was alive. Like, the fuck? So how he sacrificed Meek then? It's just someone in random in the comments running there.
Get the fuck out. Cause bro, I'm a young nigga in this Drake and I thought I was done, bro. And then he previews the shit in Amsterdam. And I was like,
how you mean
damn.
You thought you were done?
Reality started to spin. I felt fucked,
Don't even add up.
I felt fucked, fam. I felt fucked. I seen my whole fucking life flash before my eyes. You know what I seen? You know what I seen in my head? I seen bro coming to court for me, telling the judge, like, yo, this kid makes phenomenal music.
You thought Drake was gonna go court for you? Come on,
this kid makes
man.
Phenomenal music. He seems like he made a mistake, but Your Honor, he makes great music. Give him a chance. That's all it would have took, bro. That's all it would have took. They would have got every bit of money they wanted. They would have got the sensationalism they wanted. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by every bit of money?
A positive capitalization.
I didn't know Drake wanted money from him.
At least at this point, you're not no rookie no more. Like,
No.
Do you feel
So
that?
you think
that's
academics
just part
thinking
of
the
game?
opposite, that man is a bit of
Fuck
rookie
no,
to the
bro.
game?
Because it's when you start to abandon your morality, bro, that we go back to that barbarian shit. And niggas ain't trying to go back to that, bro. Listen, I'm built for it. I'll go back to it. But niggas ain't, bro. Most niggas not built like that, bro. Niggas not with that barbarian shit. They not, bro. The shit will switch up real quick. Niggas is not, bro. Listen, bro. I hate mental pain. I'm good at physical pain.
What about physical damage, though, bro?
Unless they trying to kill you.
Come off it, man. Bro doesn't seem to understand. You can end up paralyzed. You can end up, you know.
That's the easiest way out. You shoot me in my brain, that's the easiest way out. That is the easiest way out. You shoot me in my brain, I only gotta feel 2 seconds of pain, and then I don't gotta look at you or look at
more than that, mate.
That's easy.
The reality is you can have your head chopped off and you still got 5 seconds of thoughts. At least. There's actually proven evidence to suggest that even after you're dead, your brain, you're still actually, you know, you're still thinking. Your brain's still there. It's still kicking for several hours or something like that. Like, lesser known fact.
it's that mental shit it's that torture.
Yeah,
That's
but
real pain.
bro, you be like
But
from
people
a
don't be
beating,
going
you
through
can
this
end
shit, so
up
they
in
don't
permanent
understand.
torture spot.
They look at everybody like hoodlums and they prejudge and have these preconceived notions on people.
What's
like,
looking
bro,
at someone like a
I could go on
hoodlum
for hours,
got to
bro.
do with that?
I could go on for hours, bro.
So I
But
mean,
no, it's when you abandon your morality, bro, that you become a fucking asshole, bro.
does that make you not want to work with people as much?
You see me feature with anybody? You only see me feature with one person, and I ain't even commenting on that shit.
You did some with Kodak.
Yeah, but yeah, that's because me and Kodak we from the same place. We from Broward.
You weren't in that video, were you?
No, I wasn't in that video, no.
Why not? If you're all close together, so it's just sending him a verse online.
It was a great mix.
But I respect and got love for Kodak, and I let him know that I respect and got love.
But yeah, you might be from the same area, but you didn't even meet for the video. Come on, man.
That works for me is willing to put their ego to the side because I don't have no fucking ego. However, I'm a demanding person. I'm a demanding person. In
no ego. The comments.
If I do something a certain way, I want it to be respected. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna come at nobody wrong. But if I'm gonna be worked with, bro,
think that man's got hella ego.
I'm always willing to compromise, bro. I'm always willing to compromise, and if I find myself being ignorant, I separate myself.
So, no, like you're not really going out your way to feature on people. Like, wouldn't that help you though? Like,
you ever seen me do it? You don't see no features, bro. I don't give a fuck.
But it's the same thing. Like, yo, you were independent for a long time, and then at some point you say, you know what?
I got here with the strength of my young niggas behind me. I don't need to go work. I don't need to go give somebody my energy that I don't fuck with.
If the weekend calls you right now, you're gonna do something.
I'd cry, and I say, yeah.
You know one thing I don't buy?
Bro, don't fuck with me.
The idea that X's hero, role model, whatever, was Kurt Cobain.
Huh?
Like, I don't buy that one.
I don't know. All I heard was, bro, don't fuck with me because of Drake. And I seen the weekend playing my music. I got dumb happy.
Oh, and by the way, to be 100, like, I've spoke to Drake's camp, his right-hand man. From what they told me, they said, yo, we love X music.
I know, nigga. I know.
And the only
everyone up in it be going quiet in the comments, then y'all sort of return. But then...
If you want to talk on some 1,000 shit, if you want to talk, I will approach the man with the utmost respect. I'll respect him for the age he is, you know what I'm saying? And talk to bro on some man-to-man shit. And if he's a man, bro, he'll acknowledge that, bro. That would be a great thing. That would show.
He sacrificed.
That would be a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? Rather than a bridge burn, it would be a lesson learned for the kids as well. You know what I'm saying? That would be him putting his pride and his publicity to the side.
Did he sacrifice someone?
Because you made a wrong, bro, and everybody agrees.
He's going about Drake
everybody
again.
Knows, like, everybody agrees. That's how, bro. That's literally was my.
Oh shit! Yeah, no. In regards to the Kendrick, wait, no, not so much that, but.
You know what I'm saying?
But everyone's opinion of Drake,
I would hope bro don't hate me, because I know he seen me.
Drake was seen as massive in the industry, XYZ. He ain't now. Like, I think, apparently he's linking young girls and always was, but...
And if it was on some solid shit, if it's gonna be on some solid shit, if he wants to speak...
What if
I
Drake...
had to reach out and put my pride aside,
sort of... You know, what if it's set up for him to fall off and just be gone soon?
It's definitely a younger versus older divide.
I don't mean dead. I mean, I don't know. Who knows if it'll be him going court.
They look at the likes of you 19, you come
over the X case that thingy's appealing. The shooter. Shooter's lawyer said that, you know, he wants Drake looked into.
To repackage it as himself. Just like it could be a flow, it could be, that's your vibe.
Not everybody can fucking scream on a record, and bro, like I said, I do all fucking
To be honest, he stood out, X stood out because of mixing genres, you know.
You probably don't even know what the fuck black metal is, but I have
as if he don't know what that is.
Fucking like an indie rock, like a more like folk sound, and then I have my R&B vibes. What I had, like, basically, like, I had 17 was like a combination of R&B and alternative rock. And then I have.
Why do you think the album would work? Why do you think
really R&B
right now?
and alternative rock? I
Want me
wouldn't
to show you some boom bap shit?
see it like that, like, but
Play it right now. Go search up Rare Part 2. R-A-R-E Part 2. This don't sound right.
Alright, so this is supposed to be
look it
what?
up on
Boom
YouTube.
bap.
Look it up on YouTube. It's gonna come up.
Boom bap
Rare
rap.
Part 2. And then just put XFX.
Old school rap.
Rare Part 2.
No, Rare. R-A-R-E.
Oh, Rare, yeah. It's popular.
Play that shit.
Here we go.
I think what academics, aka whatever, is saying is, by saying rarer, he knew he said rare, but it's obviously rarer music, innit? From X, because it's not so much known of. It's an old school style. I like it, but I love the beat. Whoa, no way. Oh, the irony. The irony. I just hit the fucker for his Louis. Then I split. Damn. And then man gets robbed for his Louis. A Louis bag full of cash when he's, you know, leaving the world. Something tells me that he knew, maybe knew what was gonna happen to him. Maybe part of a damn deal.
I just hit the fucker for his loot and I dip. Slick Scott, skinny scissor hands, cut his fanny pack. Bulletproof vest upon his chest to get revenge back. Black Richie Rich gon' hold the clip until the fans pop. I karate chop.
So about shooting after the Louis bar. X's face, like, does he know how he gonna pass? Really? On his wrist or whatever, he had a knife in his hand when he passed as well. Just them lyrics, there's something about that. The bars. Oh no. What's up with X's face? He looks real sad and down. And the lyrics, they seem to reference how he was took out. You know? I just do whatever for the Louis, then I dip. Then it's about, you know, it's just, I don't know. His reaction, look at him. You'd think that this was, you know, like this interview's gonna be big, yada yada, maybe going through his head, and the Drake try to sacrifice me thing will be what shared around the internet. So what, it becomes a perfect time to throw in hints of my death kind of thing? Is that what man's thinking? It's just his reaction.
Make an accent on nigga?
Yes, I did, nigga. Shouts out to my fucking people. I'm definitely Jamaican. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start throwing my flag up too. Fuck you.
Your flag? There was a lyric, man, that... Whoa, okay, and you can't take my youth. Like, bro, man had a kid as well before going, you know? Like... Picture the... Very fucking real, picture the concept.
When you called me on face, that was the first time I
Bro,
heard
them
you
lyrics,
with a
I mean...
accent. I know your mom's Jamaican because I was talking to your mom, beautiful woman.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, as well. Like, man's saying he gotta rep his flag, but bro wasn't Jamaican. He looks a bit pissed off doing that smile, busting that smile at AK, like, yo, why the fuck you say that? But, bro, you're not Jamaican, buddy. You're Jamaican descent and whatever, but, you know, I can't blame AK for throwing that in. That it was the first time he's heard of him being Jamaican or whatever.
Jamaican.
Don't call it beautiful, nigga. I'll beat you up.
Shut your ass.
On the motherfucking live stream.
Well, he's calling you out because, you know.
But yeah.
That's my baby. That's my baby mama.
You American, bro.
So wait, are we getting more shit like this on whatever project coming up?
Listen, bro. I'm just gonna play, bro. The music is just gonna play with niggas' minds and they gonna like it.
No, wait. Let me ask you about 17 now. What? Like, were you nervous about going that direction? Because that's not. That's
y'all noticed in was it Devil Spoke to Him in Miami, that song? I swear it gives directions, like,
one thing I didn't give a fuck,
so that song that gives directions how he's gonna die, where he's gonna
So
like
if they paid me
take a left
big
and yada
amounts
yada.
of money,
What is it?
I'm gonna make it back because, well, sorry, I fucking hate saying fans. I have a big amount of supporters and family.
Yeah, we gotta
So
go back to that track a
if they
second
give me
because
this amount
there
of
was
money,
another
I'm gonna make
lyric
it back first fucking
that
week.
seemed
A
to
big
damn
amount of
reference his
bro,
death.
gonna play,
And
bro.
just
The
his
music-
reaction to it,
Your mom,
he looks
beautiful.
sad about it and like, you know, like, picture the concepts. Seriously, have you ever seen X looking like
Part two,
how
no,
he's
rare.
about to
R-A-R-T.
look?
Oh, rare, yeah. It's
We
probably.
gotta analyze it just one time for X.
I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but.
Because his reaction, his face, his body language just switches, changes. He looks sad already in mourning almost.
Yeah.
And about Louis bags or Louis.
I'm not in the blasphemous acts, but see the brothers, they act federal tracks, they splatting at your back, hit them. You've been waiting, watching with this shit. Blood up on the pussy niggas caught before we hit. Slide up on the fucker, holy water on the clip. I just hit the fucker for his.
Come on, man, look at X. No, this is peak. He wanted us all to hear this, right? For Rizzo. Like, obviously. But his reaction, like, and that Louis line. Look at his face, bro. It's like he knew what was gonna happen. You don't get £6 million for nothing. You just don't. I've never seen him like this. He looks sad.
You hear?
Like he's watching his own funeral.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta listen. Oh, hell nah. He already, what, knew that there was 2 or 3 of them. And maybe the whole about being blasphemous. You know, it's quote-unquote blasphemous to his cult, his clique, to talk about this shit before it goes down. He said, I'm not into being blasphemous, but someone's got Fed connections. Federal tracks. Listen. Bro. You what? The bar, man. Holy water on the clip. Hit him for his Louis. Didn't they wear bulletproof vests when they took him? What's up with X though? And he had a knife in his hand as he was found, right? But there's more. There's another boy that real stood out. But his reaction, his face, come on. Mine's like at his own funeral. Bullet they can't test.
Make an exit on nigga? Yes, I did, nigga.
They can't get my youth.
Shouts out to my fucking people.
Listen to the concept, literally a lyric. Picture the concept. Picture the concept.
I'm gonna start throwing my flag up too. Fuck me.
Picture the concept, very real with it.
Hey, I must be out of the loop because today when you called me on FaceTime,
It's
the
a
first time
good
I heard
track,
you with
man.
a Jamaican accent. I know your mom's Jamaican.
That's
I've
crazy,
talked to your
yo,
mom,
Moni.
woman, and she
Y'all
is-
agree with
and
me,
she
like,
is Jamaican.
Don't call her
crazy
beautiful
gang,
nigga, I'll
like
beat
a
you up.
crazy,
On the
Moni,
motherfucking
crazy.
live stream, nigga, fuck you mean?
Oh, yeah, that's up in there, but
But yeah, that's my baby. That's my baby mama.
if you download it, you
So
can
are we
stream,
getting more
tell
shit
someone
like
to
this
record it.
on
Okay.
whatever project coming up?
Listen,
That's
bro,
good.
I'm just gonna play, bro. The music
Thank
is
you
just
for
gonna
that. I
play
gotta
with niggas'
screenshot
minds, and
that.
they gonna like it.
Wait,
You
no,
know on that one the
let me
other
ask you
night,
something.
right, where we was literally throwing up. Yeah. You know where we was throwing up, innit? Like X throughout this like 4 hours long or something. You will never see him like in mourning for himself, like taking songs so real. You'd think he'd be moving his head, bopping. Like that song, it was good and all. I was here like move my head like that kind of thing. You know, like it's hip hop, it's raw, and it's good. But X was there like, damn, different. Can't even explain it. Like he was mourning, like he was at his own funeral or something. Never ever has he been like that on camera other than, you know. Damn. Oh, damn, I've also lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. The other day, we linked and exposed and, well, at least showed that Drake is at least telling the world he's responsible for this guy's death. And we have to take out the visuals and the audio of the point where we made the most links, which is in the video Travis Scott and Drake Sicko Mode. And I'm gonna cut that out of the video. Do you know what they said? I can't even just take out the sound. I'll tell you why, innit? Because on screen, well, there's too much evidence. You've literally got XXX Tentacion's thing, you know, him rocking his head, the guy on there looking exactly like XXX Tentacion, the hair done that way, moving like him, and then the thing where he's getting the ex-double who's in the video with a rock being thrown on his head. Yo, Moni's put, damn. Yeah, it's mad, innit? Why can't I keep the visuals up? Why can't I just take the sound out? I feel that maybe like in the next stream I'll show you that. And that's very rare. Normally if there's any group or whatever with a problem, with an issue, you'll be able to take the sound out. But to have to take visuals and the live chat comment part as well? Like, why are they so mad? Is it because there was 3 people saying Drake did it? You know? Makes you wonder. Our cigarette's gone out. Damn. But, fuck, I've lost my train of thought myself. But, yeah, man. X, I've never seen him, like, mourning his damn self, like, when that song was played. And also the lyrics, man. Was it listen to the concept, never realer or something? The concept was someone getting killed for a Louis. I mean, shit. You can't make it up. Like, and also just the money that man got. Like, to me, that screams that bro may have known fully about a deal that he made. What if he made that deal also to get out of jail? Really wouldn't surprise me. There's so many little deals, you can call them Illuminati or whatever, or cult deals and things that can happen to get people out of situation because of the people in power. And yeah, it could be, I wouldn't say 90% good people at whatever job, because it never seems to be that way. Like London cops, literally all of them motherfuckers are like initiated Masons, which many would call Illuminati itself. Some would say they're offspring of, but a lot of them are that they're initiated, you know. Can't even go too tough into that. The fact these strings can be pulled, and one of your obligations is to protect your brother. Lie for your brother in court, whatever. Do anything. That's why you shouldn't walk into anything blind. I'm talking allegedly fictional book Illuminati thing, right?
What? Like, were you nervous about going that direction?
Look at the UK cop's hat, yeah? They got checkerboard on their hat. You know, checkerboard floors. I think earlier I was discussing, before Moni was up in there, discussing like how even churches, they got checkerboard floors on the floor, right? Obviously, if they're floors. And that's like a Masonic lodge thing. And how the local church round here 60 years ago, or whatever, 70, 80 years ago, that was where they all met. Like, it was used by both. For church and then for Masons, da-da-da. There's other connections ways you could compare the two. Let's not even go there.
That's not.
Alright, let's
No.
let's place this up here so my hand can have a rest.
That's not a commercial direction you went.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'll take it off charge a quick sec, but
I have an accumulation of a lot of fans. So if they pay me big amounts of money, I'm gonna make it back.
wait, how am I gonna get this so
I
it's
fucking hate saying fans. I have a big amount of supporters and family. So if they give me this amount of money, I'm gonna make it back first fucking week, bro. I recoup.
Did
bro.
he
I
want
don't
a
say how much,
record
but I
deal
recoup
thing?
my deal.
But
And if no, it was millions of dollars. I recoup
oh
my
wait,
deal in 2 weeks, fam.
hey, what's X
In
on
the first
about
month,
there?
to be exact.
Because
In the first month.
I didn't realize
And
he
to be
had
clear,
to recoup in a distribution deal. Don't even add up.
Distribution deal they
Exactly.
gave
Exactly.
and
What Empire?
So how the hell
and
did
basically
I
you
recouped that shit
recoup
in
like that?
in the first. It was either
You know
2
how many
weeks or
dead
3 weeks,
artists,
which is a damn
how many
near a
people
month.
die from signing
And
to
then basically
Empire?
after
Like
that, it's all
loads.
profit.
There was like
And that was
7
straight.
deaths,
And
man.
then we just had to wait for the
Well,
recoup.
we should probably talk on that. I don't even know if you need to recoup in a distribution deal. I really don't. I didn't know that you had to recoup. I mean, what the fuck? You had to recoup money in a distribution deal? Yo, Moni, crazy everybody. You know what a distribution deal is, right? And all of that, I think. I don't know if you do. I know Crazy has a fairly good idea, I believe. But yeah, basically, peeps, so a distribution deal, basically they're just distributing for him. But like I said, Empire, who he signed with, they had like 7 of their artists die around about the similar time, like, I mean, damn, you know, it is a bit suspicious. But then again, you look at the average age of an artist and what you live into, well, it's a lot lower than other careers and that. But yeah, I'm struggling with this one. Many people up in it. I'm struggling with why you'd have to recoup the money that you're given from a distribution deal. Damn, yeah, Moni, you said damn, yeah? Yeah, damn, indeed. We'll go into that at some point. I'll put it on my long list of stuff we've got to go into on it. But yeah, about 7 artists dead in quick succession, all who signed to Empire. Bit suspicious, I think we'll all agree. But yeah, recuperating money, right? Making the label back money. Why would you have to do that in a distribution deal? I think that a lot of these guys who want to stay quote unquote independent, it's become a fashion to not sign with the big majors and to, I don't know, they're getting tricked by labels that are bloody majors still. They're under the majors. A lot of them are under UMG. Look at it. His music's under UMG. That's why I can play his music. Because of the rights I got from Universal. So, Empire, all that. I mean, I'll even look into that because how come they got rights to, like, who owned the publishing? Because it's not just, there's a lot more to it. He can't have owned his masters, surely. Or were they owned and then what, his mum sold them out? It's like how I'm suspicious of the Passenger, who's the father of his half-brother, but also somehow his step-uncle, and some say uncle as well, who knew he was off to the bank, knew he had cash on him, knew his location, knew where he was at, and then lies in court about something like, I'm just very suspicious of the guy's body language and that. I've done my psychology. I admittedly didn't bother to finish the course, but I could have gone uni with that. I don't really like it as a subject, by the way, peeps. I don't recommend it. Like, it's not like you can go into the interesting parts of the study of the mind when you're, like, studying through it. You have to study a right load of basic shit and a load of shit, and it's just about using certain terminology to trick you into thinking that it's more advanced than a fucking science, and that, like, even in law, you have to learn so much random fucking terminology just to get up the ladder. That's done so that it's, I guess, more techy and tricky to progress. Well, not, I guess, I don't know, just people who notice that will get sick of it. How do we even get onto the bloody studies? Anyway, right, what's he saying?
And to be clear, this is
distribution deal.
I'm gonna make it back first fucking week, bro. I recoup.
See, here, it's like he's advertising himself for a record deal. You know, saying to y'all, I'll recoup it first week. Brother, you're also trying to say that you've already done that and you've already got a deal, which means you're locked into a deal. Doesn't make sense, does it, Moni people? How can that even add up?
Bro,
why are you advertising yourself for one?
So if they paid me,
look, he's pitching. Look, listen, he's pitching himself for a deal right now.
give a fuck. That was the one thing I didn't give a fuck, bro. I have an accumulation of a lot of fans. So if they paid me big amounts of money, I'm going to make it back because, I fucking hate saying fans. I have a big amount of supporters and family. So
I don't like the word fans
if they give
myself,
me
but you know.
this amount of money, I'm going to make it back first fucking week, bro. I recoup, bro. I'm not going to say how much, but I recoup my deal.
Trust me, you didn't have no, like, the deal that man's saying that, like, he's pitching himself advertising, trying to get.
No, it was millions of dollars. I recouped my deal in 2 weeks, fam.
Recoup on distribution. He's confused. He's confused. AK knows the
and to be
industry.
clear, this is your distribution deal they gave you in the
Exactly.
And
with Empire. Yeah.
And basically,
I recouped that shit in the first.
Why would you have to
It was either
recoup?
2 weeks or 3 weeks, which is a damn near a month.
and then basically after that, it's all profit.
And I was straight. And then we just had to wait for recoup money to
He
come
knows.
back. And then,
AK knows the industry, right? That's bullshit. After that, it was all profit. No way. I swear it was like a 20% deal where Empire would get 20% of absolutely everything, regardless of any recuperation that don't normally even happen like that at all in distribution deal. This don't add up. And also, man just pitched himself for a record deal like that.
start paying me down the middle for the divides of everything that was accumulated afterwards.
That's like the picture perfect story for anybody who's independent.
Picture.
Anybody?
Yeah, it's like bullshit, is what it's like. Picture perfect story for anyone who's independent. Come on, man. That ain't true. Distribution deal, he'd be given 20% regardless for that. It's not like, you know. And I don't believe he'd have to recoup neither. And he's also pitching himself for a recording deal, like proper.
You can do that. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Shit.
It's impossible.
Listen. Well, I do want to see what you think about. I think recently, I know.
Yo, what's with the 607 morning?
I fuck with Uzi, bro.
He was like, yo, fuck everybody over 30 or something like that. And I feel like
this sounds like some Uzi shit.
I feel like there is a divide between like
time.
older like rappers, young rappers.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Niggas get stuck in their ways. Yeah,
My
30
neighbors be
years old,
awake
you
up
guys
and I can hear like.
Bro, once you get 30 years old and your mind is closed
off,
I clocked you basically said fuck life. You basically said, yo, I'm dead. Because no matter, bro, the purpose to life, bro, I'm gonna say this forever.
Purpose of
creation
life,
and evolution. If you refuse to evolve your current mind state or your mindset,
I'm gonna whack that heat
stuck,
on.
you dead, you died.
Whoa.
You're dead, you're stuck. Bro, every single fucking day, bro, I'm trying to evolve. I'm trying to evolve at a pace that I would like, though, so I don't gotta go through some shit I don't want to go through. You know what I'm saying?
Is that why you keep putting these tattoos on your face, nigga? Is this some evolution, nigga?
To me, yeah. To me, yeah. It's a reminder to me. Memory programming is a very important thing. You will realize that one of the most important things of the fucking mind is memory. Because if you can't remember, you can't exist. Where does consciousness come from? Memory programming. If you don't know your name, you're not you. If you don't know how to speak, you're not you. You're just a fucking brain existing. Memory. So I play with my memory. Yes, I do.
Yo, what does it... Hey, listen. This is what I've said. Somebody called me from a very powerful media organization before. And it was a lot of stuff that was going on about you. And they liked your music, but they wanted to get a pulse of, like, who you were as a person. And given that I've talked to you a couple times, I was talking to him, I was like, he was a smart kid. But,
young man,
I think the sentiment, even between me and the person I was talking to, is that how does the story of XXXTentacion end? If it ends.
How does it end?
Like, does it end like...
How is it supposed to end? How is it supposed to end? Let me tell you how it's supposed to end. The people in the positive aspect clearly see that I'm trying. The most important thing is that you try. You know what I'm saying? You just do it. That I'm trying. I'm trying to be a better person. They let this fucking case, this court case, go where it needs to go, which is drop or shit. Throw me on probation or some shit. Let me on probation. run it concurrent or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me be on probation, monitor me, and see what I turn into. And if I'm about my word, I'm gonna turn into what I said I'm gonna turn into, which is someone that's gonna positively mold the youth and move it forward. And then after that, I get off probation. They give me the freedom to do what I need to do. I stay consistent in my ways. You know what I'm saying? I don't revert. I don't revert back to my old mind state. I don't revert. And bro, I try and live as long as I can for these kids and die a good death.
Be awake.
Because if I don't live long,
sometimes I'm like that. Like
seeing Kurt Cobain.
To be honest, it's more like the extreme at night.
I idolized suicide.
For
real. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a gangster way to go out. Because it's just a full ass, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, some people who's on this team ain't as
like,
on
fuck,
it no
fuck
more
my
as
mama
such.
Feelings, fuck my sister
like,
feelings,
they
fuck
welcome
my
back,
feelings, fuck my grandma feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I idolize that because it's like, I'm living for y'all and I didn't ask to live.
But to be honest,
you understand? I look at
those
it like,
other peoples did more the
so
daytime
like,
stuff.
Really caring about yourself to a degree.
Yeah.
Like finally caring about yourself. Like, yo, fuck this. I don't want to live. Fuck this. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
And I idolize that. But I realize you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ask me a question again.
Now I was saying, how does this story end? And what
how does it end? I live as long as I possibly can, so these kids can see as possible, and then boom, I die either of old age or from a fucking or somebody murdered me or some
this
shit.
was pointed at
you seen John Lennon was on his shit. John Lennon was about peace.
Hey,
they murdered that nigga.
That's what I was gonna say to you. It feels like
the murder of certain people.
Either be a revolutionary or a renaissance.
I don't want to be no fucking revolutionary, bro.
No, but anytime you go about things,
and if I was gonna be a revolutionary, I wouldn't even say it.
No, or even someone who has the power not only just through music, but the power to move people a certain way.
I don't
drink like way more beer, I'll probably fall asleep.
So, alright.
Hopefully not fall asleep running streaming. I
but
don't actually know that happened once.
Destruction in order for
what? I don't even know if that got pulled down. It should have been, but
sheep and shepherd. Who the fuck gonna lead the sheep?
The shepherd.
Who's gonna lead them if we have a big fucking revolution and we destroy the system that we have? Yeah, it's a fucked up system, but it's a system. So why the fuck I'm gonna try and contest that?
That system's
it needs
pulled
to be
down.
more even. Yeah, they need to stop fucking over young niggas. Yeah, they need to stop
even
playing
said
with
who
people's
would
lives.
rebuild it,
yeah,
but
that don't mean I'm gonna destroy the shit. That don't mean I'm gonna revolt. That don't mean I'm gonna be a fucking retard. I'd be fucking retarded to do that. I would have been did it if I was gonna do it.
What with what he's saying about the system, or
I have that power, but I don't want to do that, bro.
Intelligent for sure.
What I want to do is I want to teach people not only to be self-aware, bro. Because learning to be self-aware is very important. Because when you learn to be self-aware, you learn to be in your mind, bro. You can escape this shit.
This is a lot that he's, he was hella intelligent, young. So natural naivety is gonna exist, but intelligent.
So I want to teach them to be self-aware. I want to teach them how to compromise and find true love, bro. I want to teach them how to respect themselves, how to let the persona take over themselves so they can feel important without being idolized by the amount of numbers that I have. You know what I'm saying? That they can appreciate what they do have. Because I'm still trying to teach myself appreciation.
My brain. Oh wait, with memory. You mean with memory?
How the story ends?
Because what he said about memory was
this case gets dropped, or I get on probation. I work on my music. I drop the most fire fucking albums back to back till I get bored of this shit. Then I stop.
Didn't X realize,
but I stop doing that shit because I want.
Wouldn't you feel in danger if you were him? I mean, 6 million for real, bro. You need your memory, like for real. I mean, a little bit of memory loss you can still function with and that, but it's like if your hard drive is wiped out, how the fuck is it? It's gonna be less intelligent because it's got less files, less info on it, right? If we're comparing an analogy kind of thing. No, I feel you, Moni. That's 100%. I agree with that. Fuck. Like, it's when you. I don't want to sound tired. Maybe a teeny weeny bit. When you've been up for a while longer, your memory just ain't as fucking good. I'm losing my chain of thought, man.
Stop doing it.
That ain't good. But
then I drop one more album. then I say fuck this, cause the music shit does get tiring, bro. This shit not fun forever, bro.
Oh yeah,
Niggas
like
enjoy
how
this
is he
shit in
gonna
the beginning,
bust
it's not fun
case?
forever, bro. Shit, it gets
You know what I
draining,
mean?
bro. Cause you have to drain your thought, bro. You have
And
to put
yeah,
your
a
thought,
dangerous
your soul
position he
on the
was in,
paper.
like.
I understand you gonna ask a question, but hold on. After that, when I dropped that last one, and bro, bro, I might fuck around and become a monk on these niggas. I might fuck around, go to India or Asia, retire out there, and really master my mind. And then if they want to follow my footsteps and see what I did, then they do. But bro, let me tell you something. We not supposed to sensationalize and idolize this jail shit, bro. That shit not cool.
More than
That shit is not cool, bro. That shit is hell, bro.
Yeah,
that is hell. That is hell on earth. That is hell on earth. That is literally hell on earth.
See his feelings on jail.
I've never
he,
actually,
you know,
bro, like there was times where I wanted to die when I was
trust
young.
me,
I was most
it's
content
like
with
any
death when I was there. If I
institutions,
had an
prisons,
opportunity,
but
I
psych
probably
wards are
would
said
have.
to be, well,
You know what I'm saying?
a
That
million
shit's hell
times
to me.
worse.
So if they let a nigga, bro, they start.
Because they're
If
like,
they let a young man,
yeah,
be a
they're a
young
level
man,
up from
and they let
prison.
me move on.
Oh
with
yeah,
my
he
life,
said they put
let
him,
me be
yo,
the person.
he was in the psych ward in jail as well, right? They put him psych ward, what, for 6 days, was it, or some shit? Yeah, those are gonna be, yeah, they're way worse. Even, like, a buddy of mine, bro of mine, who, like, he was way too scared to exit his, well, I guess you call them rooms, but they're cells. On a psych ward, he was way too shook to leave his, room, and, he was scared. Hell, man, he was way scared. He was actually a bit shook when he went in prison, but, like, I know which one he finds worse, and it ain't prison. But, like, yeah, X clearly did hate prison.
And I need to. I
And
need
you think
to be.
if you outside of prison with a real good life, then shit, man, the last place you're gonna want to go, damn, you'd feel it more being locked up. Whereas if you're not going out anyway, and if you've got, I don't know, if there's things you can gain from being locked up, then it doesn't matter as much. Like, it'd be a way to, but he can socialize. He's got money, he can socialize, he goes out, he's touring, traveling the world, he's all worshipped, he's got all these supporters. So yeah, he's gonna find prison hell, naturally, I guess. Like, he had a lot of things. He was young and he was super duper intelligent, but a bit young and, just, I don't know how to put it. Not even naive, just a little bit naturally young in the head.
Myself, but for the kids, cause bro, if they fuck me over, bro, they fucking up the kids, bro. And it's sad, but it's the truth. Bro, people feel like they got so much control over their kids, but no, fam. The internet really do.
He's right that the internet's got influence.
Internet sensation.
Over,
Behind it, it was behind some negative shit, but I turned it into a positive.
In a way, it's kind of bad we streaming late night, by the way, because less people,
They basically saying fuck their kids.
But at the same time,
literally, and I'm not. I fucking hate how manipulative that sounds, but it's the truth.
Why not?
It's the truth.
What I was going to ask you is that, and you started to touch on it.
And you know, somebody gonna try to take
X
these
was
words
aware of the influence that, the one possesses
with
the
kids
shitload of
the kids gonna take their time and they gonna go over
we had like originally, I swear we had 3,000 on the team's Twitter, and now we got 2,000.
A million to 1,000 messages every day of these kids saying you are the only
not
reason.
Overly bothered about that, don't know about other people.
Beyond music, does your art, you're an artist, does your art, will it go elsewhere? Will it go
what do you mean by that?
Example,
What's Tupac,
his art was more than music.
Oh, like going into acting.
He was a writer, he was a poet.
Right, in poetry.
I've been there. Bro, I'm better than Tupac, bro. Please don't.
Oh, hell no. Yo, Moni, crazy. Yo.
Tupac can't make rock music. Tupac can't do that.
Bro.
Tupac couldn't do that. Tupac didn't do that. Tupac was a dancer and a poet and a rapper.
But he was a revolutionary too, and
I
leader of men.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. There's plenty of revolutionaries. What about Joyner Lucas? He a fucking revolutionary.
What?
He's telling the truth. Go listen to I'm Not Racist by Joyner Lucas.
Yeah, bro, Moni, everyone. Yes, he's just said he's better than Pac. Mad, innit? Exactly, my guy. Thank you. Comment section, you know this. That is, it's a bit too far. And also saying because Park didn't venture out and do some rock music. Lordy. Like AK said, Park was an artist in more ways. He could act, you know? He did the poetry. He wrote, like, some real poignant shit, like, man. Y'all read, what is it? A Rose That Grew from Concrete. What's the name? Something like that. A book of his latest poems and stuff. Yeah, it's nuts. We should bloody rewind it, actually.
For example, with Tupac, sorry to touch on it.
And you know somebody gonna try and take these words and twist them and screw them, but you know I don't give a fuck. Because you know the kids gonna take their time and they're gonna go over everything and see what I was saying because it's the truth. Because I get 1,000 messages every, a million,
it is
1,000
nuts,
messages
isn't it?
every day. These kids saying,
he's gonna say it any second, peeps. Like,
Beyond music.
Exactly, it's I don't even know if it's laughable.
Is your art, will it go elsewhere? Will it go
Here is that comment, oh my lord. I don't know if bro just wanted to have these texts go viral or something.
I've been there. You know, bro, I'm better than Tupac, bro. Please don't compare me to him. Please don't compare me to him. Please don't. Tupac can't make rock music. Tupac can't do that. Tupac couldn't do that.
Hold on.
Tupac didn't do that. Tupac was a dancer and a poet and a rapper.
But he was a revolutionary too.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
True, exactly.
What about Joyner Lucas? He's a fucking revolutionary.
X also said he's got no ego. I mean, look at the. Oh shit! There's. Oh look.
Go listen to.
Yo, we got the LOLs, LMAO. Whoa! All the reactions are up in here. Literally, yeah, there. Hundreds of people are pretty much writing the same shit as a reaction. Age like milk after him saying he's better than Tupac. For real, man. I mean, come on, bro.
Go listen to Joyner Lucas. I'm not racist. That's
imagine, he said he's got no ego himself. Am I the only one who don't think Joyner Lucas is revolutionary?
So fucked up, bro. That's what people want
a good song or whatever, yeah, but one track don't make for being a... Yo, man said some realized shit.
It's that racist shit. That's what everybody be so...
Yo, as a team, we should take that. The realize, the vocal.
But only wait, bro. What's his name? Morgan Freeman said some realized shit.
Some, real life shit, I think. Or...
It was like, he basically questioned what about it. And then he was like, if we keep focusing on it, that's what it's gonna be. What it's gonna be. That's what the focus is gonna be. We all are conjoined together as one. If we keep focusing on this shit, that's all it's gonna be. My bro, a big mistake. You know what I should have did in that video?
Which one?
And you know, I was supposed. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go back and do an alternate ending because there is an alternate ending. Just so you know, I just never got around to recording it. The real one I was gonna do is I was gonna hang the black boy.
Oh, what?
Hang the black boy, and I was gonna show the Caucasian child how to hang the black boy, and I would have spoke in volume.
What are you saying, though?
Why? Because I would have showed him how to, quote unquote. Sorry to bring this shit up because I'm contradicting myself, and I know I am, but it needs to be said. I would have shown him how to hang a nigger.
Yeah, Yo.
I was showing him how to hang a nigger, and I would have spoken it.
What?
And then it's the genius that can get people to question
one
themselves.
Second, peeps. I'm distracted by what X is.
Is that why you fuck with the Joyner Lucas video? It was very strong messages.
Because bro, it wasn't.
I'm gonna have to hold the thing in a second. Put it on.
Real shit, bro. And he gonna be a fucking beast. That nigga's gonna be a beast. I'm waiting on it. And that's one of the
Who's
people.
he on about?
That's one of the people I want to go head against.
What, Joyner Lucas?
And this not no big fucking rapper, bro. It's not no big rapper, nigga. Bless you. It's not no
but you just said man's a revolutionary.
It's not no big rappers that be the fucking beast, bro. That nigga's a beast, bro. As long as bro write his words, he's a fucking beast.
That is one thing that we can all agree that, like,
bro,
I'm sure we can all agree that
niggas slept on me, but they can only sleep for so long.
Those who write their own lyrics are ahead of those who don't,
so much
naturally. And it does make for someone being, artist.
Because then it's just a waste. It's a waste, bro. It's just a waste, bro.
Hold on, I still can't let that.
Y'all know
See, me,
Dr.
I
Dre
think
didn't
Tupac
write his
is
own
hip-hop
lyrics
artist
on
of all
like
time.
You sound
loads
fucking
of
stupid.
stuff,
Biggie
probably
fire.
everything.
Hip hop artist?
No.
Yeah.
Hip hop artist. I'm not saying rapper. I'm not saying rapper.
If you ask me though, Biggie was a better poet. Man, I want to start a war. Tupac versus Biggie, nigga. Tupac versus Biggie again. Let's
Sorry,
get that
yo,
right.
team,
Biggie's-
gang. Did man say I want to start a war? Tupac versus Biggie. My guy, Eggs. Rest in peace and all, right? Someone should tell him. Who's gonna tell him? How can we tell him? That war happened, bro. The media almost bloody created it, you could argue. But that war's happened already, my guy. Pac versus Biggie, no way.
I still can't let that. You see, me.
People used to say they killed each other back in the day.
You sound fucking stupid. Biggie was fire. Hip hop artist? Yeah.
Hip hop artist.
The comment, another peak comment is incoming.
If you ask me though, Biggie was a better poet. Man, I want to start a war. Tupac versus Biggie, nigga. Tupac versus
Really?
Biggie. Again. Let's get that running,
I'm
nigga.
sure bro was
Nothing
saying
Biggie
certain
said
things to
as
try
far
go
as rapper.
viral.
But the only thing was what Tupac, he could articulate himself very well, but Biggie was a better poet, bro. When I die, fuck it, I want to go to hell. Cause I'm a piece of shit, it ain't hard to fucking tell. Make no sense going to heaven with the goody goodies dressed in white.
Dude.
I like black Timbs and black hoodies. God'll probably have me on some real strict shit. No sleeping no day, no getting my dick licked. Chilling with the goody goodies, lounging in paradise. Fuck that shit, I want to tote guns and shoot dice. All my life,
Yeah,
I've been considered
it's
as the
not
worst.
better
Lying
than
to my mother, even
most
stealing
of
out a
Pac's
purse.
stuff, is
From
it?
crime after crime, from death to extortion, bro.
The Biggie
That
lyrics
shit is
that
real,
man's
bro.
saying.
All that other shit, bro. All that shit was play shit, bro. All that shit was play, bro. All that shit was for niggas to play around like, yeah, that's cool. But bro was real. He get king.
Pac was spinning some real shit too, man.
He get Pac was spinning some real shit.
Oh
But
lord,
alright.
AK,
The way that
myself,
shit was
and
handled, bro,
probably you guys,
alright.
everybody.
Pac got idolized for a little bit because they seen him as like a street nigga. But
Come
the minute
on,
that
man.
shit
We
left the
all
streets and
know
went into a song, it wasn't
that-
no street shit.
Oh
Talking
lord,
about fucking a nigga hoe and this and that, like.
X ain't
Nah,
exactly
bro, I
100
couldn't respect that
educated.
shit, bro. I couldn't,
You
bro.
what?
They could've squared
Talk
up
about
one-on-one and fought.
what? He's going over himself. What?
Talking about fucking a nigga hoe and this and that, like.
He's done that himself,
bro,
ain't he?
I couldn't respect that shit, bro. I couldn't, bro. They could've
And
squared
then
up one-on-one and
Biggie
fought.
also have lyrics very
And then you
similar
really
to
see
that.
whose
Like,
dick is bigger, because that's what it ended up being about.
eh?
Whose dick is bigger?
Oh
That's
lord.
what they niggas want to see. You know what I'm
Really?
saying?
They want to
wanna-
see your
It's funny.
What?
They want to test your gangster. You know where I got that from? They want to test your gangster. That's what they wanted to see. So if you want to test your gangster, that fucking gun ain't gonna do nothing, nigga. That gun is not gonna do nothing. Beat that nigga.
oh
Beat him
lord.
up if you want to test his gangster. Because then at least you get to live and see the
Brother,
other side of the shit.
If they ain't your weight class, like say they're half your
Everybody
size
wanna
and you
go
beat
around
them,
shooting
you're
each
not
other. I
really,
blame
you know,
Tupac-
testing
I blame
gangster,
Tupac
are
and
you?
Biggie for why these kids want to go around toting
Say
fucking
what?
guns and shooting each
Oh
other and shit.
no. Man said he blames Tupac and Biggie for why people want to go around shooting each other and shit. Yo, right. So you don't blame the labels, the media, the upper echelons, the people who got, you know, it's like blaming the puppets, really. Bro, y'all still with us? Do you think that's like blaming the
Everybody wanna
puppets
go
or
around
what?
shooting each other. I blame Tupac. I blame
Hmm.
Tupac and Biggie for why these kids want to go around toting fucking guns and shooting each other and shit. I blame them. I blame them. Cause the minute that shit got idolized, that's when they started doing that shit. That's why I
You
changed
what?
up my words. Like I changed what I say.
Yeah, because there was never a
sometimes
murder or
I
anything before that.
say some shit like.
Do you hear what bro's saying,
Like,
peeps?
in
Oh
Insomniac,
my
I was like,
god,
okay,
yeah.
Zans for her dinner.
Of course he
Barry
wrong,
for
man.
Margiela. But you know what I'm saying? That's not evil.
It
It's not
is,
truly evil. And when I said Zans for her dinner, it was like
I don't even know if
just
I
throw
see
out.
it was
Just
like,
throw it out. You know what I'm saying? But that's not
Oh, man.
my dominant focus. That's for when the kids that do want to be ignorant. Like, all right, look at it this way. If niggas like Lil Pump, right?
bro, I mean,
I can't pull in.
do y'all know the
ones that
proper
like-
history of like, one second, let me put this down one sec. Right, y'all know the proper history, right, of Tupac and how he, you know, he was pretty much an actor from day, as was Dr. Dre. I mean, You see what I'm saying? Jokes you must be in the puppet master. The puppet master. I mean, there ain't even just one, is there? There's a lot of them. It's like, do you all know though the history, like the Dr. Dre and Tupac, the fact that actors, maybe this. I remember when I had a lot of people on the X live, Twitter live, and yeah, people locked the hell in and stayed in the whole thing. It was a real good thing. Like the whole live, it went really well. It was real informative and that. But it had a lot of secrets that I accidentally sort of told on it. But that's probably why people were staying the hell locked in on there. Actually, end up with a shitload of more viewers, even at crazy ass times on X than here. Depending on times and that. Like the other day, I don't know how, but yeah, it was kind of viral with that 3,000 plus people watching it live, like at a random stupid time too. But okay, so with Dre, he was like, I don't know, y'all know his sexuality, right? I mean, how can I put it? Allegedly, it don't really come in or matter that much or nothing. It doesn't even necessarily matter. But the image and what he was doing before he become Mr. NWA was totally different. We're talking like dancing. I don't know if it was in gay clubs, but wearing well, like how do I explain it? Like outfits that are rather flamboyant. Literally, well, very flamboyant. And then like for Park, there was, well, he did ballet. I mean, people don't like it if you even say about his hand gestures when he was young, and like it's very typical. How do you put it? It would be seen as camp, as gay. Like not in, not you, not, the word shouldn't even really be seen as a bad word in itself, really, should it? But because I don't really give a shit what anyone's into sexually, as long as it's not like something that's harming others or non-consensual. Everybody just do themselves. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't even know how you properly explain the whole thing. But yeah, Park was a ballet dancer who had very camp or gay mannerisms and body language and da 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 da. And yeah, he was just quite feminine. Fuck using the word gay or camp. You know what I mean? Feminine. Um, then with Dre, I mean, dude, I mean, jeez. Dre was just totally different. He was like, oh man. Just, like someone who dressed up. I mean, you even look at things that, if you must have heard that thing about to get far in acting in Hollywood, you gotta wear a dress. Or wear a dress to perform to get into a certain level. Like Ed Sheeran wore a dress on an American TV show, and then there's, who was it, Kevin Hart or the other dude, Cat Williams, who come out and said they won't wear a dress to get to a XYZ. I think it was Cat Williams who said that. And then, yeah, man, I don't know how to put it. Like, let's just say a lot of these so-called gangsters ain't really gangsters. Like, and they be like actors and they play one role, and then the next thing they're playing the role of a gangster. And like, shit. No, I'm surprised that XXXTentacion there didn't blame other people for the youth killing each other, other people in hip hop as well. Like, you could say, if you're gonna bloody list off people who've done gangster rap and yada yada, go with, like, I don't know, Snoop Dogg. You could go with, like, many, many, many people. Like, even if we go UK, Moni, you're from UK, right? Yo, Moni, I know Crazy's from, based UK. Don't know about the other to a few people up in here, but like UK rappers, I mean, there's a lot of guys who be saying like, "Oh, I'm real and I don't like people who ain't real," and all of that ish, and like you shouldn't be rapping if you're what's the thing? If like you if you're lying about your gangster life, it's like you don't have to go to prison to rap for fuck's sake, and like shit. Damn, I mean, wait, what? Like, why? Like the drill rap and like. Morrison, a lot of people won't even listen to him right about now no more. He seems to have sort of, gone down levels. It was even when, like, I don't know, rappers like, people be dissing on Jordan McCann even because of what? Because he got knocked out when he was pissed off his head by a McDonald's security guy. That don't mean that his history ain't raw, but you shouldn't have to have that background to be considered to be able to bloody rap. But like, who else we got? We got Morrison in the UK, a rapper who's certain people look down on him just because of what? Because his brother got stabbed. His brother, he was moving a bit reckless. But that doesn't, just because, people looking down on him because Morrison hasn't killed someone for that and put it online. Like, what's he supposed to do? Go kidnap them and film it live just so everyone knows. If he killed someone who was involved with that, it'd be silly to tell the internet, for one. But, I mean, one of his lyrics, I don't believe that, what is it? Being shot, being stabbed, Daily Duppy, I think it was, he was on. But yeah, that's BS. I don't believe that. But you know what I mean, man. It's just, yeah. In the UK scene, if you're talking about certain stuff on track, you're expected to live it, to do it. I don't know how y'all feel about that. I keep losing my chain of thought slightly.
If I don't make the shit that Lil Pump made, I can't pull in the ones that.
But yeah, we got X blaming
Uzi
Tupac and Biggie.
I gotta do what all these niggas
for young
is
people
doing.
killing each other.
So of course I gotta go drop some bullshit. I gotta dumb myself down.
Dumb himself down. When did X do that?
So you can come find yourself in the music. Cause that's the fucking goal. What is the point of music? What's the point of music? Niggas don't know. It's not always to have fun. It's not always to have fun.
Bro, to some labels it's money and work.
Music is frequency programming.
Well, yeah, programming. I mean, you got programs on TV that are, about their programs. It's in the name.
I would hope, motherfucker, before they go pull some negative shit out this conversation, they pull this part.
There's one thing X said right about frequency. I do not believe that he was that knowledgeable about frequencies in music. I just don't.
At 15 years old,
bro just knew what a couple basics.
So I was
what?
Playing with frequency. I was
sound engineer.
Now.
Yeah, many people know what equalizers is.
That's not a sonar wave. It's I forgot. It's like an alpha wave. Or
are you shitting me, bro? He don't know what he's on about here.
I figured out that hertz is.
Man's just throwing in some terminology, right? Brother.
So there's kilohertz.
You what?
What's up?
Man realized that at what age? Man was apparently a sound engineer when he was 15 now. Shitting me, man, X. Come on, bro. And, what does he say? He found out about what the effects of frequency. Brother, most people, well, a lot of people, I don't know how many people. I had an encyclopedia when I was like fucking 5 or 6, 7 maybe. And like even then, like you read about frequencies and like how different animals are hearing different things, different waves, what people can actually not necessarily like there could be a frequency that affects the hell out of you, but you might not know it's there. You know what I mean? Frequencies you notice, different frequencies, levels. Obviously, I think all music is put out at similar frequencies now. You know, the CIA have used Eminem's music like to torture so-called terrorists, be they a terrorist or not, like by playing it over and over and shit like that. It can be used as a weapon, undeniably. It can, talk to you out of moods and shit. Anyway, let's let X talk on this, but because I'm a bit tired, we'll discuss this one properly tomorrow. But yeah, I just don't believe that XXXTentacion knew all that much of it, just the
What frequency?
basics.
I was
He
playing with
obviously knew
equalizers.
that it was
Now,
used, and he
I
knew
think
that
it's
about
it's not
programming
a
of
sonar
people, the
waves, or
influence, and
I forgot, it's like an alpha wave or a sonar wave or something like that. I figured out that hertz is to understand the frequency vibration, right?
no.
So there's kilohertz.
What's man on about? It's a measurement. Hertz is just, you know, like you say 5 centimeters. It's just a term, man. Hertz itself is not how he worded it. Like, but you know.
Well, sorry, there's hertz, kilohertz, megahertz.
Well, they're all
right?
hertz.
And then I think it's ultra hertz.
Yeah, for real.
If I play with
I
those
will
frequencies,
definitely
right,
create that.
I can target certain parts of the mind. Target the frequency
Target
to go
the
to
mind.
certain parts of the mind.
Certain parts.
Like,
Brother, education 101. Certain parts of the mind? Bro. Oh, X-Man. Certain parts of the mind. I think you mean certain parts of the brain. The mind is not, it's not like an organ. Like, the mind, shit. The mind is the mind, man. The mind is your psyche. It doesn't have parts. The brain does. Anyway, let him talk.
If I play with those frequencies, right, I can target certain parts of the mind. Target the frequency to go to certain parts of the mind, and I can literally.
What the
if
actual
I want you to
fuck?
astral project, right? You know what astral projection is? If I want you to
Brother,
astral.
man said he can target certain parts of the fucking mind. What does he even mean by that? Does he mean certain parts of the brain? Honestly, he's confusing me with this ish. Come on.
Target the frequency to go to certain parts of the mind, and I can literally, like, if I want you to astral project, right? You know what astral projection
what,
is?
make
If I
people...
want you to astral project, or if I want you to go to sleep, or if I want you to go into a meditative state, I can make my music do that. These little niggas out here don't give a fuck enough to go into that.
You believe
science,
this,
bro.
people? Yo, Moni in the comments, man. I'll definitely create that.
These little niggas don't know how to equalize.
Yeah, there'll be some backups. This
and the ones that do, okay,
stuff
maybe,
I've
maybe
worked
your music
on
not good
other
enough to where it got
pages.
to where- or maybe you're not real enough. Maybe your goal's not good enough. Sorry.
Quite a
There's some people out
few,
here that do
not
that. You know what I'm
too
saying? That do
many,
work. But maybe you ain't putting in the ambition. Maybe you ain't saying the right shit. Maybe you not. Maybe you trying to sound like somebody.
Nah, he's not saying that, bro. He ain't saying that he can lucid dream or go to certain states, He's saying that with his music, he can make you go to sleep. He can make you do this and make you do that. Like, with the manipulation and, with, you know, with different frequencies that he could, I don't know, put a track at a certain frequency and then have it do whatever to you. He's not saying that, you know, he can lucid dream. I think we can all lucid dream. I don't know about you lot, but I've had lucid dreams. Quite often do. Yeah, I mean, there's some CIA stuff, never mind being weird. But X did not know, like, because Moni's putting the thing that's weird. Like, you know, there's like CIA type programs that are doing that sort of stuff, not Extentacion, man. Literally. You can hear him say...
People out here that do that. You know what I'm saying? That do work.
Yeah, there are people out here that do that.
But
X ain't one.
Maybe your goal's not good enough. Sorry. There's some people out here that do that. You know what I'm saying? That do work.
What?
But maybe you ain't putting in the ambition. Maybe you ain't saying the right shit. Maybe you not you. Maybe you trying to sound like somebody else.
That's what X is doing, ironically. Trying to, I don't know.
I ain't, bro. It's a blessing. Hell yeah. But I worked. Bro. You could ask anybody around me, nigga. I worked, bro.
I don't think we went back enough.
I've been doing this shit.
Yo, we didn't go back
you
enough
saying the right shit. Or maybe you not real enough. Maybe
No.
go to sleep. Or
This.
Target the frequency to go to certain parts of the mind.
The mind,
literally,
though.
Like, if I want you to astral project, right? You know what astral projection is? No. If I want you to astral project, or if I want you to go to sleep, or if I want you to go into a meditative state, I can make my music do that. These little niggas out here don't give a fuck.
I do not believe for 1 second.
Science, bro. These little niggas ain't studying kilohertz, megahertz, and doing all this shit.
Bruh.
These little niggas don't know how to equalize, compress, and do all this shit.
What's compression got to
your
do?
Music not good enough
Like,
to where it got to where, or maybe you not real enough. Maybe your goal's not good enough.
he ain't
Sorry.
real, man, when he's saying that. He knows.
There's some people out here that do that. You know what I'm saying? That do work.
Brother, you don't work for the
Maybe
CIA
you ain't
like
putting in
that,
the
man.
ambition. Maybe you ain't saying the right shit. Maybe you not you. Maybe you trying to sound like somebody else.
Irony.
Cause I ain't, bro. It's a blessing, hell yeah. But I worked, bro.
Oh man, why did X go so far with like the BS on this? Like,
my mom will tell you, I've been doing this shit, and that shit'll make you think. So you usually jump, bro. This shit'll make you think, bro. I've been at this shit to a science, bro.
right?
Now I'm getting down to production. Once I get down to production, it's the bro. And
brother, now you're getting down to production. You just said you were doing sound engineering from age 15. And you've just told us, like, you think, shit, you need to be able to produce to be able to be doing what he's just said. You know? Because that is production. It's part of production if you're going to create something that bloody, you know, with you're manipulating what? The fucking frequency. The frequency, damn, it's a huge word, huge thing, really, in the world in general. Frequency is. So, like, the fuck, man? Just don't believe what he just said because it's bullshit.
I'm gonna feel so bad for these niggas, dog.
You mean that you'll feel bad for everybody if you could do what you just said, X?
If the government just let me, bro, just let me work.
If the government
let me do my thing,
just let him.
Do you believe because of your power?
So how are the government stopping him?
Maybe even on that level.
Because of your power, like bro did have mental health issues, didn't he?
Like we might have to.
Then the only answer would be to kill me. And I'll say it right here on your live.
Oh
stream.
Lord.
That'll be the only answer, to kill me.
Brother.
Because then if I kill myself,
Cigarette.
you know what I'm saying? That reflect, bro. That's a reflection, bro. And I'm not guilt tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm just responding to your question. The only answer would be to kill me. But kill me for what? My goals are positive. Like I just said, I just want to help.
AK chooses when he coughs.
Go listen to my album 17 and go see what I'm saying.
He don't believe his goals are positive.
I just want to help.
I mean,
I just want people to
brother,
fucking
you
relax.
just told everyone they should be scared when you get to that level.
And I got a piece of that. To an artist like Kurt Cobain in The Weeknd.
Oh my lord.
But they want a real artist. You want someone that when they meet you, they're going to take the time out to talk to you. As long as you approach them properly and you have the respect you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? They want someone like that. They don't want someone that's going to have this street guard, punch them in their face because they trying to run up on them. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to the mall, take hella pictures. Nigga, I'll be shopping with my mom. Somebody come ask me for a picture. Sometimes I'll say no, but I'll be like, yes, all right. I'll be at dinner. They'll come ask me for pictures. Bro, the other day, somebody hurt my feelings.
There was many people who didn't know who X was when he was alive. Like, I know plenty who didn't.
And this girl was like, hey, can I get a picture?
But after he died,
and
a lot more did.
Nigga, I'm not short, nigga. She was tall, nigga. She was tall as fuck. She's like, damn, you're really short in person. I looked at you and I was like, yeah, it makes me
So he took offense to that? Insensitive because of that?
Makes me less of a man.
Because he was called short, really?
She was like stop. Like,
Fuck's
she didn't know
sake.
what to say. But then that was kind of like reverse psychology because then it's like, it makes you more of a man. So she could have took it more. She could have took it however she wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But it was like a kind insult.
All right. Okay. So she's a man because she's a tall woman. She's more of a man, and because you're short, you're less of. Is that what man's saying? Like,
a lot of people are seeing angry shit.
he felt he was less of a man because he was called out being short.
Fuck you shit. Yeah, I have every right to be angry, and I could, if I wanted to, I say fuck everyone right now. But right now, that's not the message I'm trying to give. I'm not trying to give that.
So it's your thought, but just not the message you want to give.
I'm allowed to. As long as I'm not out here killing niggas and teaching y'all kids to kill people, the least I could do is be like, yo, fuck you. Or fuck this nigga, or fuck that. Fuck you. Your kids are gonna say it anyways.
Yo, subscribe other people on there.
At a certain point, it felt like you didn't care about getting, like, commercial. Now you're almost damn near commercial. Did you look at it
I am
like
commercial, bro. I'm commercial. Okay. I'm just...
No, you were near commercial, and this is like literally not long, but
my head pops out every now and then.
It's interesting. I think AK knew what exactly was gonna happen. You know, you're damn near commercial. You know, if man knew he was gonna get popped or whatever, any time, then, well, Yeah. But, you know, he wasn't commercial at this point. He wasn't, like, mega mainstream or whatever, but
You know what I'm saying?
he was about to
If
be,
you
I
ever
mean,
look at it now, like
after
hey,
death he'd be.
since I'm already commercial, now I got to start thinking on that bigger
Because,
level.
you know, X is thinking he's commercial.
I'm already thinking there, bro. I'm already thinking there. I have pop songs, bro. I have pop songs.
Do you think that world would accept you, though?
Bro,
They have to.
well, you think the mainstream would accept
My
you, though?
numbers speak.
Numbers get rigged in this
I don't
game.
know if you
The
know about this,
world,
and I don't know how much you're on
you
Twitter.
know.
Recently, there's a lot of these. I want to.
A lot of people who don't like him is, you know, what was going
I
down.
won't even
A
call
lot.
whatever publications they are.
Well,
But shit,
out of the
they
people
get
who
at
were
me,
speaking
they
on
get
him.
at anybody else within the culture.
I
Because
think
this is their
AK's trying to tell you
They
you're going to
say
get destroyed
academics, you should
because
not
of
be
the
promoting
allegations on you.
XXXTentacion, Kodak Black,
And a
Tekashi
lot of
6ix9ine,
people would not
anybody who
promote
has
him when he was alive.
allegations or charges against them.
All right, so
These
here's what
guys
I'm
are
gonna do.
bad.
Here's what I'm gonna do. What you believe, you may perceive.
Brother, there's
and
evidence.
what you believe becomes reality. I'm putting a curse right
Oh,
now.
for fuck's
Any
sake.
motherfucking writer that
On
watches this
behalf
video
of every
and watches
motherfucker
see
in
if it
here,
don't work.
we reject
I'm
his
putting a curse on
curse.
niggas.
All of
If
us
you
reject your damn curse,
try
boy.
and blasphemize my success.
Blasphemize his success. What?
Your success.
Brother, do you know
You
what blasphemy
will only
means?
destroy your success by trying to destroy my
Oh,
success.
Lord.
By trying to destroy anyone's, for that matter, you will only destroy
You
your
what?
success. And that's to the writers. The writers as far as
Really?
Complex. I'll give it Complex, because they're the only ones I see out here really being evil. And, bro, and I know not every writer at Complex is evil.
Now, a couple of them, a couple of
I ain't even gonna make the curse general. Anybody, I'm just gonna make it about me. Since we talking about
Too
me.
crazy. Please
that
keep
tries to
that
target
damn
me
thing running
and write
regardless.
negative
I
about
don't
me,
know if that's gonna
You're
happen, but
only going to curse yourself. Watch and see.
pretty sure that this is on silent, but my text.
Have you seen that though? Because
still
yo,
there, but anyway.
they've been getting at me crazy. Yo, why are you like posting TK's music? And I'm like, listen, me posting his music.
Is that enough?
Bad enough about what about Joe?
Why the fuck wouldn't I give him a little bit of light?
Yo, Moni, do you not have lucid dreams then? You got me wondering if it's rare that I've got a lot of control over my dreams and shit.
Fuck are you gonna sensationalize the negativity and not give the kid any type of positivity? So what you're saying is, anybody that's a piece of shit,
Really?
we just make them
Damn.
more of a piece of shit, and we
I
abandon
am
them.
regular
Is
as
that
can
the
be.
system we believe in, or do we help
Like,
each other
real
up
regular.
to become better people?
It's rare that
Okay,
I
this is
don't
gonna-
have
they say
a lucid dream
X is
when
accused of
I
whatever.
sleep.
He should not. He should not be.
It ain't always been that way, but
Witches, yeah. Again, and by the way,
recently,
Answer this question.
for
you're
sure,
not guilty yet.
all the time,
However,
like,
these writers, they don't give a fuck about that. Once you get charged,
wait. What's he saying? These
Am
writers
I
don't
guilty?
give a fuck about.
you have not been found guilty.
Oh, the fact that he ain't
Why
been
the fuck
found
do I give a
guilty.
fuck? Why would I give a fuck?
Brother,
Why would
you
I
were
give a fuck
guilty.
About what another nigga in a fucking suit and tie gotta say about me? They can suck my dick.
Yeah, but just because you
Backwards.
don't
That means
care,
my-
though. Of course you care. Look at the anger, bruh.
You do know, by the way, the negative portrayal of you.
It's gonna affect your career.
Even that, the charge.
You know what I mean?
Right? Whether you're guilty
I
or
think
not,
AK's trying to
the
tell him straight,
charge
you know?
It kind of puts into the
And let
minds
me
of
say-
these writers.
I don't know
that
if it's
you're
cool,
bad.
Moni. I don't know about cool.
I'm gonna do it, right?
But,
Even the charge, right?
like,
For even the charge
Yeah,
touching
just-
my name, I'm gonna make up for it. Even though I feel like I didn't do it, I'm gonna make up for it. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna donate 100,000, and tomorrow, I hate ruining surprises, but tomorrow.
to be
I'm gonna
honest,
post a
when
blog,
I've
right?
got,
I'm
like,
gonna
proper
go to a
hardcore
foster home,
nightmares,
and I'm gonna go give a bunch
whoa,
of kids at least
I'd
10
rather
PS
be
from-
lucid
at
dreaming
the foster
than
home.
the
A bunch
fucking
of
nightmares.
10 PS4s, shoes, socks, boxers. See if I don't do it. Then I'm gonna go to
What's
a domestic.
going on, bro?
Then I'm gonna go
Oh,
to a
he's
domestic.
gonna go, give people a load
I'm
of
gonna
stuff.
go and donate donate at least 100,000
But,
to domestic abuse. If
you know what that says? That you do care what the writers, the media, and XYZ, the writers online and that say. So, you know, like, he damn well knew. Damn well cared about what writers were gonna say, you know? He was gonna go, what, donate to bloody domestic abuse papers, go give stuff out. That's just because you wanted your reputation to be good. You didn't want to, you know, let's face it, if it come out all the evidence that even we put in this stream, man, he'd have been finished, you know? A lot of people still don't even know. Moni, I mean, example, did you know what we showed earlier? How bad that woman was treated by him and all the evidence of? Many people don't, you know? And shit, he'd have been finished if that got to go to the court, you know, and he'd, you know, shit, damn, man. We already said on there earlier, like, about
and I'm gonna go give a bunch of kids
how,
at least 10 p from at the foster home, a bunch of clothes, 10
you know,
PS4s,
the label and all
shoes,
that.
socks, boxers. See if I don't do it. Then I'm gonna go to a domestic.
Yeah, see, Moni's saying he didn't know. There's a lot of people, I don't know about the rest of all 5 of y'all, and if, how you say? Like, some people, they don't like to drop comments. I mean, fair enough. Like, that's on people. I love to interact with people.
I'm gonna go and donate at least 100,000 to domestic.
I'll be honest, when I'm doing the gaming thing,
if not less,
it's harder to speak with people.
The donation. So for the fact that it touched my mind, you know what? For the fact that it touched my name, I'm gonna make up for it. Now what the fuck can they say?
Is he serious?
After that, what they gonna say after that?
What are they gonna say after that, X? Is that, you know, you kidnapped the girl, beat the shit out of her, kept her there, you know, you drowned her, you were viciously beating her, you left her needing eye surgery. You know what they gonna say? It's not even what they gonna say. They'll throw out articles if he's still around, right? They'd throw out the articles, you know, and then they'd boycott you. You know, even in his life, he was not really pushed as an artist around mainstream media until he was dead. Probably because of the allegations and everything. Literally. Or perhaps even a deal with a certain group, or, you know, for fortune and fame, and that, you know, he got money in a certain level of it in this level, but shit. At what price, at what cost? But yeah, I mean, it's not like, shit, you can't just, like, do whatever damage you want and then just go give some presents to a domestic abuse place. You know, like a shelter, a women's refuge. You can't just go give a load of gifts and what? The media's gonna, what? Think that you're a good man all of a sudden? Like, come on. Look at comments. Calm down, Lemon. This shit funny as fuck. Fake news, fake news, fake news. Only one. Illuminati fuckboy.
What can they say after that if I make up for it?
Real cold
I'm gonna give you a
shit.
challenge because
You abused.
I'm realizing this.
I like a challenge.
All those
Make
publications.
sure you, make sure
Spoiled
this
brat.
part is
What? Got
publicized, or
touched
whatever
as a
you gotta
kid?
do. Make sure that shit is seen.
The
All
fuck?
those publications
You
that
abused
if you had
them.
smacked a fan with a
Da-da-da-da.
mic, or you had did whatever, they would have had it everywhere.
Comments are
Let's
cray
see
cray.
if you do
If they
this tomorrow.
publicize this fuck ass shit, bro. Let's see
What?
if they do that. Let's see if I go viral off this. And
He
I bet-
wanted
I
to
bet
go
they
viral
fuck
off
ass
of
won't do
this.
that shit. I bet you they won't. I bet you they don't want me to be seen in a positive light. I bet you they won't. You know why?
Bro.
I hate to do this to him. I ain't even gonna say it.
But it's
I ain't even
not
gonna play this
positive
part.
what you
I'm gonna do
did,
it.
you
I'm not
know?
gonna do it.
Well, we're on the same side of the bet.
The domestic
Yep.
abuse is
Don't put it up.
wrong.
They won't put it up.
If
They
do,
won't bat an
if
eye.
They do, bro.
And-
If they do, bro.
and-
Bro, if they can just say they won't bat an eye.
If they post it and they make it go viral, because you know the negativity goes viral.
You know what? AK was
Put
right
this on
because no
I
one
will
did
tattoo
at the time
Complex
do this.
on my ass.
Oh my god, this is desperation, man. It's like if I did some random video, I know it's totally different. Alright, an artist I know, if they did a random video and said, put this on World Star, if you do, I'll tattoo it on my ass. You know what I mean? it's a bit
My ass cheek. I swear to God. I swear on everything I love. I will tattoo complex on my ass cheek.
We get it, bro. You wanted to go viral.
Well,
If they do
I
it,
think
I'll
he's
tattoo
pissed
it
because
on my
AK
ass
told
cheek.
him them writers won't give a shit about this.
it might go viral, but
On
At
my
least
fucking ass
not
cheek.
back then.
you know, I think some
Happy
people
Death.
are.
On my ass cheek.
We get it, bro.
No, hold on. This
Bro,
hold on.
you, bro.
No. Let me tell you this though. This is how usually these things are spun. Right? If it does get mentioned, they'll tie it back and be like, he did this, but let's look more into the charges. Like that's how they.
The domestic
bring it up.
abuse that
And if they do that, bro, they'll
we had
tell
evidence
everybody
of
to
on
watch
here
your video.
earlier.
Make this video go as viral as you can. Take the bits and pieces that are
Bro,
important
we get it. You
and the
wanted to go
positivity in
viral,
it,
you know?
and take the important part because you see niggas really trying to do what we need to do out here. You know what I'm saying?
And what's that?
Support a brother, bro. Push a nigga up.
Supporter,
Help me.
bro, but
I tried, man. Yo, when you posted
come
that,
on,
you
man.
was trying to
Alright,
sincerely,
so
invest
what?
more.
Everyone gotta support, man, because what? You know what I mean? Like, make it go viral, yada, yada, yada. But the subject, X, at this point in time, it's about the domestic abuse and the sick shit that you done did. Like I said, those who've just joined, we had evidence of it earlier up on here.
Women who
Same
Hey,
stream.
bro, they
Yeah.
fucked that up for me, bro. Somebody went to the fucking venue and sprayed that nigga shit, bro.
But
What?
even in that, you know what I mean? Like you saw the people who, if they're in, like, I report a lot about you, right?
Yeah.
So if you did something negative, I'm gonna have
Yo,
to
did
report.
someone
But if you did
hop
something
on and
positive or you
dislike
got
the
something going
stream?
on, I'm gonna report that too. You know what I mean? So this is where you kind of realize that the people who only look
Report the
in
negative. Mm-hmm.
on some predatorial type of shit. Like, all right, this is the shit.
Maybe they're racist. Maybe
What?
that's what it is.
Oh, hell
Let
no.
them see.
So apparently what? You're racist if you comment on the domestic abuse that he done did. Let's put ourselves in this time and age, right? How in the fuck would any writer have been racist to talk about, you know, the allegations, him doing kidnap, you know, the assault, the brutal shit to women, to a woman in particular? How the fuck would they be racist? I mean, no one even said that they were a different race to X. Nobody. Like, what the fuck? That is called playing the race card, isn't it? And assuming that they're exactly what a weird excuse Moni says. Yeah. Imagine though, these writers, this is hypothetical as well. How the fuck does he know they're gonna be, I don't know, of any other race? What does he think they're gonna be? What, Hispanic or white or fucking like? That's disturbing because in X's mind, he thinks that anyone who disses him is of another race. I mean, how the fuck else can he even say maybe they're racist? You know what I mean? I think the one here thinking race is XXX Tentacion. Thank you, Moni. It's not racist for real. Of course it ain't. They could be exactly the same heritage and skin color, everything. The same religion, the same everything as XXX Tentacion. Who's to say that they're not exactly the same descent, heritage, everything as him?
And the other reason because, all right, let me put it this way.
What's the other reason then?
The common publication that I've seen on from Complex with rap artists.
Why is
and
he
you can't say that the
going on
majority are
about
black because
Complex?
they're just not looking deeper.
What?
The majority has been black.
Majority
Me,
of
I'm
who
black.
have been black?
Kodak, black. TK, black.
Brother, has he just realized that what he said was stupid, so now what's the excuse now? Most of the people, disrespecting him are black. I'm really struggling with how the fuck that it could be race related then. Like, what the fuck? Honestly.
And that's what they're trying to rip a new asshole, right?
Yeah.
So if Kodak decided...
But the bro just
or I
said
decided-
maybe,
Well,
like,
all right,
because
I'm gonna
they're
just split up 'cause
racist.
I'm not gonna tie this back to my case because I'm not doing it. And I'm not going to admit any type of guilt. I'm not.
Not going to
But
admit any
if
type of guilt,
Kodak
bro.
had did it wrong, just metaphorically speaking. If Kodak had did it wrong and he wanted to make up for it, wouldn't that be what mattered?
Unfortunately, we live in an
Okay,
age
so what's
where
man saying now that
they
he?
wanna see-
someone left
they
us.
want to see you just go away.
you having any success.
No. Who was they?
So you wanted to make up for something or something?
No.
What? Who's they? What?
Split them.
What?
Split them. All right. Split that in half. Split the supporters in half. Now I have
4
how much? No, five. No, well,
Really?
altogether 8 million.
How
So
many
you're
were
saying
bots though back then?
the
Honestly,
Outshines the love because love
there's so many
would be compromise and forgiveness.
numbers. Literally.
I think his phone died, man.
Hopefully, out of the 4 people with us, I'm kind of hoping
I ain't
that.
gonna lie to you.
Well, I hope
I know there's
Moni's
a lot
one of them.
You know what I mean? A lot of journalists and blog people watching. Thank y'all for staying up this late. You know what I mean? You're here with your boy
And
Academics.
thank you, everybody up in here and everyone who stayed with us. I noticed the number occasionally we getting like, I don't know, one person go out, another person come in. Don't know if they're different, but
Because they did this to me with the Tekashi thing. Academics gave him a platform that he could lie. Listen, the same way how y'all don't interact with these people, y'all just say whatever. I feel I'm in a position where I could at least give him a chance to also speak as well. So there's a silver lining somewhere. Let me see if. Fucking Selena, bro. Like she kept calling. Like, yo, she gonna text me who's more important on stream than me. Yo.
Answer the FaceTime, my guy.
I can't lie. If we had like a ring through right now, that'd be a bit of a pain in the ass. Just random comment.
Yeah, compromise in this
Think.
situation would be even if I
I don't know what we're logged into on there, but
do anything. And those who beg to
see
differ,
if we can
compromise
get
with me, yo,
on. Yeah.
put this little nigga on probation, and I'm not telling and I say this humbly because I'm not telling the courts what to do. Because like I said, I'm not even supposed to be speaking on this. I'm not, and I know that.
Avoid it if you can. Like we just get.
But to a compromise.
Oh shit, that was on okay.
Put him on probation, watch and see what he does.
Now a lot of people
Put
think
him on
volatile.
probation,
Some people
what?
think that probation is kind of like a setup, like you will go back, you will get violated or something.
And that should make you think.
So what? Okay.
Usually jump.
He was gonna do good, so for whooping the woman's ass, kidnapping her and shit, just put him on probation because
Once I get down to production,
I don't know, because of whatever he says.
Start speaking.
Say
I feel
what?
so bad for these niggas, dog. If the government just let me work.
The
let
government,
me do my thing.
brother, don't do the crimes, man.
Do you believe because of your power?
They're not victimless crimes that he did.
Maybe
Man's trying to talk to the government through a stream, you know.
Too influential. Like we might have to.
Then the only answer would be to kill me.
Brother, imagine being that influential. I mean, AK is pretty much holding back a big ass smile, but he is smiling in the bottom left corner. Big up whoever just hit up, like, you know, this is crazy, man. Asking the government to basically not put you in jail for a crime you did through a live stream. Yo, government, I'm not assuming that you're watching right now, so I don't know why the fuck I'm even saying this other thing because X did it. Yeah, if I ever do a crime, government, yeah, don't put me in prison. Well, he said it. I'm just trying to show how silly it sounds.
Because then if I kill myself, you know what I'm saying? That's a reflection, bro. And I'm not guilt tripping, you know what I'm saying? I'm just responding to your question. The only answer would be to kill me. But kill me for what? My goals are positive, like I just said.
I got some good chicken over there that I'm tempted to go eat more of.
Go to 17 and see what I'm saying. Go listen to my album 17 and go see what I'm saying.
Make me so hungry.
I just want to help. I just want people to fucking relax. Because, bro, I wanted that when I was young, and I got a piece of that.
Illuminati signs everywhere. Literally. The amount of Illuminati signs in the comments. We got a lot there.
That when they meet you, they're going to take the time out to talk to you. As long as you approach them properly and you have the respect you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? They want someone like that. They don't want someone that's going to have this security guard punch them in their face because they trying to run up on them. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to the mall, take hella pictures, Nigga, I'll be shopping with my mom. Somebody come ask me for a picture. Sometimes I say no, but I'll be
I'm not
like,
sure
yes,
if the
alright. I'll
government
be
is
at dinner.
gonna,
They'll come
you
ask me
know,
for
be
pictures.
like, oh, you got loads of
The
fans,
other
so
day,
therefore you
somebody
ain't
hurt my
going to
feelings,
jail.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, somebody hurt my feelings because I went into Chipotle, bro. I walked out, and this girl was like, hey, can I get a picture? And I'm taking a picture next to her. And Shorty tall as fuck. Nigga, I'm not short, nigga. She was tall,
She
nigga.
didn't say this.
She was tall as fuck. She's like, damn, you're really short in person. I look.
All those publications.
Make sure this part is publicized, bro. Whatever you gotta do, make sure that shit is seen.
All those publications that if you had smacked a fan with a mic or you had did whatever, they would have had it everywhere. Let's see if you get.
If they publicize this fuck ass shit, bro. Let's see if they do that. Let's see if I go viral off this. And I bet you they fuck ass won't do that shit. I bet you they won't. I bet you they don't want me to be seen in a positive light. I bet you they won't. You know why? And I hate to do this for them. I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna play the race card. Nope, not gonna do it.
Listen,
not gonna do it.
Because
we're on the same
they're
side of the
racist, but
they
they're all the same
Don't
race
put it up.
as you. Is what
They won't put it up.
proactively
They won't bat an
goes
eye.
on to say.
And if no. Look, stop. If they post it and they make it go viral, because you know the negativity goes viral. Put this on Complex. I will tattoo Complex on my ass cheek. I swear to God. I swear on everything I love. I will tattoo Complex on my ass cheek.
Well,
if they do it, I'll tattoo it on my ass cheek.
It might go viral.
On my ass cheek.
It might go viral.
On my fucking ass cheek.
No. I think some people are.
On my ass cheek.
And that didn't sound too healthy. That. Remember the
No, let me tell you this. This is how usually these things are spun. Right? If it does get mentioned, they'll tie it back and be like, yeah, he did this, but let's look more into the charges. Like that's how they constantly bring it up.
And if they do that, bro, they'll be weak. Tell everybody to watch your video. Make this video go as viral as you can. Take the bits and pieces that are important and the positivity in it, and take the important part because you see niggas really trying to do what we need to do out here. You know what I'm saying? And support a brother, bro. Push a nigga up. Help me.
I tried, man. Yo, when you posted that you was trying to set up the event for women who
anti-rape, bro.
The anti-rape thing? What the fuck?
But even in that, you know what I mean? Like you saw the people who, if they're in, like, I report a lot about you, right? Yeah. So if you did something negative, I'm gonna have to report. But if you did something positive or you got something going on, I'm gonna report that too. You know what I mean? So this is where you kind of realize.
Who's still up in here? Who's full loyal as fuck?
On some predatorial type of shit. Like, all right.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's a long time because people come in and out. So.
Because I've been seeing. I mean, other reason because. All right, let me put it this way. Every the common publication that I've seen, from Complex with rap artists, and you can't say that the majority are black because they're just not looking deeper. The majority has been black. Me, I'm black. Kodak, black. TK, black. And that's what they're trying to rip a new asshole, right? Yeah. So if Kodak decided, or I decided, or all right, I'm going to use someone else because I'm not going to tie this back to my case because I'm not doing it, and I'm not going to admit any type of guilt. I'm not. But if Kodak had did it wrong, just metaphorically speaking, if Kodak had did it wrong and he wanted to make up for it, wouldn't that be what mattered?
Well, you know, because it's a hella long stream, we're probably gonna cut this one and go on to the next one soon.
You haven't
said it already separated.
Who was dead?
I don't know.
Well, these people who are
no.
I don't know if certain people are still in it.
Split them. All right, split that in half. Split the supporters in half. Now,
is there any artist that you had issues with that, at least at this point, you're willing to? Because we saw you with Whiskey, like you openly even extend the olive branch and say, "Yo, I'm open to reconcile with you." Mm-hmm. Is any of these other artists that you've had an issue with, or falling out with, or whatever, that you would want to extend that olive branch to as well?
Drake.
What's
Drake,
next?
because then if I extend my hand to Drake, then that means I can work with the Weeknd.
In what way, Moni?
That's my favorite one of my favorite artists that is alive. So Drake. That's it. I don't fuck with anybody else.
What?
So even like
Um,
no other artists. Just keep it.
yeah,
Yeah,
in regards
exactly.
to,
I fuck with you for not violating. Yeah, no other artists. I'm not giving with them. I'm tired of giving niggas my energy. I might have features on my.
yo, this is a
on my
more
shit,
drowsy,
on certain songs,
sleepy
the remix,
presentation. Your
Bro, niggas
host
not
here,
genuine, bro.
Unreal, your
been made
host
kinda
here,
cool to be.
like, obviously, it's not active and hyper hosting because of how long we've been running and the time, and, well, more so, not even about the time how long we've been running, it's about the fact I'm a teeny weeny bit tired. You said you were gonna cut this one short, but I'm asking what's the next video about. Right, I thought you might be on about topics and that. We've got a shitload to cover. I got a lot written down. I don't really want to go through them all, but damn, might do some shit on UK artists. I don't know how many people will be feeling that one, but there's, like UK rappers and their past and present, their crimes. They're also gonna be reviewing of like bars, lyrics, artists, and then on a personal account I get a lot of people sending me tracks to review, but I'm not doing that bit tonight. I don't know, like the devil worshipping music and the cult symbolism, ish like that. I think we should maybe stick on that. We did a video of that before you come in earlier, Moni. I don't know if part of... No, I think you've only been with us since we're discussing XXX Tentacion, right? I'm not 100 on that, but like, oh look, wow, I could even watch my own video right now. That'd be kind of interesting. Jokes. I can't lie, I think I might have put a plus thumbs on it. Damn, I didn't even know I did that. Did I do that? Oh shit, I know why. We're logged in on Crazy's thing.
Be a big conversation.
I didn't realize.
Need your opinion on this.
Literally. I can't lie, Crazy, if you're still on it, I just didn't log out. I don't need to, man. I've done work on that account. And
hey, give me a second. I'm doing something,
it's a team thing, really, not that account.
Give me a second,
really,
I'm doing
but
something.
I did do lots on it. So,
alright, bye.
just saying.
Alright, so listen. So I had a situation on Twitter to where
What's
I guess there's a show, a Netflix show
Dear
called
White People.
Dear White People. Now, there was this big controversial conversation going on Twitter where obviously anything I say now is going to acquire a lot of attention. Now, my opinion.
By the way, what I mean about that is logged in on there on Crazy's.
Explain myself as to why I responded the way I did. Basically, the show is called Dear White People. Now, as African Americans, every African American in this chat, if there was a show called Dear Black People or Dear African Americans, you know what I'm saying? Just according to the title, not thoroughly listening to the show. Obviously, I understand the concept behind the show, but if there was a fucking show.
Wait, hold up. On a real, yo, Moni in the comments, and whoever's just joined us, XYZ, yo, what topic would you prefer the next vid to be on? Let's let X talk here.
From a white person's perspective, now I'm 100%, 1,000% African American. If there was a show called Dear Black People about white people's stereotypes about how maybe we think of the majority of the races racist, or how, you know what I'm saying, like how we're stereotyping them, thinking they're racist, it's not going to be a move forward. So the idea is, okay, I understand that racism is very well alive, but if we're working towards equality, how is it that basically even acknowledging the stereotype is going to move us forward? We can't move forward if we're acknowledging the ignorance. The ignorant.
I hear what he's saying, stereotypes of anything should be addressed. Everyone should talk. Like, I think the only people who won't talk harsh and real on racism, not all of them, but a lot of them, they're probably racist, isn't it? Like, You know, people want to shy away from topics. Why can't people just talk about everything, you know?
It has to come to a complete halt. Therefore, we can no longer acknowledge it.
UK rapper would be
So,
good, but we can also
way
discuss
back down
rappers
to,
early
I
life
like
and
to say
say,
Martin Luther King's
yeah,
times,
bro.
he ignored
You
the
know what,
violence.
Moni?
He ignored the...
Oh, sorry about that. Other people was in there. Moni, man, you should be on team, really. Like, really, like, the same way my G Saffron who locks him, right? He should probably be on team. I produced a song for made the BXYZ, never got through that done. That was actually done live at Beat. I'll show you.
bullshit and worked forward in a passive aggressive way and proved that basically he was smart enough and peaceful enough and was self-conscious enough to ideally move past all the violence. So we can't move forward ideally if we're not really going towards equality. You understand what I'm saying?
One sec, yeah, Moni, I was just actually on the second, like, well, on a reviewing thought. How can you join? Well, I guess. I mean, I can't really give you the login to the main accounts like straight up or nothing like that, like straight away. But yeah, no, we'll talk about this. Let me just play this out and run to the bathroom. But it's.
I want you guys to thoroughly talk about this on Instagram and Twitter because this is what I really want to talk about. This is what I'm really dwelling into. I'm really dwelling into politics at this point in time and covering things that I feel like is more important than the bullshit that's going on. But obviously, yes, I know the show. They came up with the show a long time ago. But I just saw it on Twitter about someone saying, "Yo, if this was in a reverse situation, you guys would be fucking pissed." You know, a fucking Caucasian said, you guys would be pissed," and I absolutely agree because we can't move forward paying attention to these type of things. Now, it is very much so true. There is still racism is very much so alive. Stereotypical white people are still very much so alive. Obviously, they have KKK.
No, brother. Stereotypical white people. Brother, you what? Is man about to say obviously they have KKK tattooed or some shit? What? Nah, the team ain't full, bro. The team ain't full. There's like plenty of people on the team. I mean, Dylan used to be a part of the team. I'd say he's not anymore, but he's not officially off it, if you know what I mean. Like, so, you know, it's not like we have a certain amount of numbers. I mean, shit. I can't believe what X is saying, you know, peeps. I really can't. Like, let me run to the bathroom. Like, look, replay, like, if we replay this from, I don't know, here. Man was saying some crazy shit, you know.
We're not really
not
going
at the
towards
beginning,
equality.
but
You understand what I'm saying?
like,
I want you guys to
my
thoroughly
lord,
talk about this
after.
on Instagram and Twitter because this is what I really want to talk about. This is what I'm really dwelling into. I'm really dwelling into politics at this point in time and covering things that I feel like is more important than the bullshit that's going on. But obviously, yes, I know the show. They came up with the show a long time ago. But ideally, I saw it on Twitter about someone saying, "Yo, if this was in a reverse situation, you guys would be fucking pissed." You know, a fucking Caucasian said, you guys would be pissed," and I absolutely agree because we can't move forward paying attention to these type of things. Now, it is very much so true. There is still racism is very much so alive. Stereotypical white people are still very much so alive. Obviously, they have KKK fucking marches all the time. I very much so agree with the concept behind the show. But the name in itself, I felt like maybe it was just a little bit, just a little bit pokey. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I felt like it was too much. And I don't agree with anything that puts that puts down a race. You need to understand not all white people are fucking racist. The idea is if you want to say something in specific, right, to that specific amount of people, the smart name for the show would have been "Dear Racist People" or "Dear Stereotypical
This is a bit,
People."
yo.
You understand? Saying "Dear White People."
Man is, so was X racist? Y'all heard that, right? Yo, Moni, I hope you still with us. 2 viewers dropped out. I only went out the room for a quick sec. Gee. Or is it maybe pissed off with what X said there? Shit. I mean, damn. stereotypical white people are still alive. Is that what he said, or what the hell is a stereotypical white person then? So he thinks what? That all white... That is fucked, man. So his idea of white people, big up money, is that, what? All white people are racist? Is that what X thinks? Or the stereotype of white people is what? A racist white person? Like, what the fuck?
Was generalizing that idea concept of racism and people being stereotypical, you understand? So that doesn't exactly make sense. I have white friends, I have black friends, I have Asian friends, I have Indian friends.
Brother, oh my god. I think that's what he's saying, really. Like, damn, though, like, that's bad if the stereotype to him is, you know, what does he think? All white people are racist? Or does he think most white people are racist? Like, what the actual fuck? I mean, I know in America, racism, jeez, man, that, not so much now in present day, but shit, it was like hella racist, wasn't it, in America, or however many years ago, decades, like, even just, let me see what's out, even like 3-4 decades ago, there was a lot of racism, really, in America, from like what I've seen, being educated on XYZ, you know, from history and that I've learned, etc. Like, that's real fucked up though, because this is from what, 2017 or possibly 2016 when this right here is recorded. So yeah, man, that's fucked.
I have Muslim friends. This doesn't make sense, and generalizing anything doesn't make sense. If you want to
you just generalize
target
something.
someone or
I understand
something,
what he's saying though. He's also generalizing things as he, in general, himself, right? He's grouping, you know, and generalizing himself. He's prejudging, I don't know, if you saw a load of white people, what, you think that they're all racist? You know what I mean? That's kind of fucked up, man. Like, damn. But I also agree that, like, with what he's saying in regards to people should speak about stereotypes, about generalizations. You know, it's we're almost taught by the media and other shit. We're taught to, like, group people together and generalize people. You're even supposed to, or you was used to supposed to, like, in UK, we were kind of taught, like, not even that long ago, to, like, you know, like, as if people can only listen to rock music or rap music. Y'all remember their days? It wasn't even that long back, I swear. Like, and if you ask someone a bit older, they be like saying that, what is it they used to have? Like, prior to, I don't know how old everyone is, but this would be a long time ago because there's people older than me. Like, they had, what is it, grungers and townies. And I don't really know why the hell anything would be called, like, townies, but there was, I think the townies listened to anything that weren't metal or rock, and then the grungers listened to, like, I know obviously what grunger is. Like, it's supposed to be like someone into what, rock, rap, no, not rap, rock and metal and stuff like that. And I guess townie is someone who listens to the other. Like, we're just taught to, like, fucking segregate people and, not segregate, but...
You need to target that specific. So the smart thing would have been, say, hey, dear racist people, not dear white people, not dear black people. Because if it was reversed, I would have been mad. I would have went on Twitter and say, what the fuck is wrong with that general amount of people that came up with that? You know what I'm saying? So, it's on Twitter. It has a couple fucking racist people.
I don't get this.
Going off.
I really don't.
Thanks.
Like,
you need to understand, not all white people are fucking racist. The
obviously.
idea is, if you want to say something in specific, right, to that specific amount of people, the smart name for the show would have been Dear Racist People, or Dear...
So, what he's saying is that he's not even saying that he was wrong. He's saying he's like lecturing himself, really, don't he? telling himself, like, that he shouldn't have done that, and that the smart thing would be to put, like, dear racist people instead. I don't know, I think X is a bit ironically racist. Because he's literally saying in this that he, what he's saying what you shouldn't do, or what people in general shouldn't do, and then he's fucking doing it. And, like, he thinks all white people are fucking racist. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
stereotypical people. You understand? Saying dear white people was generalizing that idea concept of racism and stereo.
But that's not generalizing the idea of racism. It's literally thinking all white people are racist. That's what you did. You know? He did not generalize the idea of racism. Racism can, it's judging people on their race and hating them because of their race and shit, isn't it? Any race can be racist. You can have Hispanics who hate, Hispanics and Latinos or whatever who hate anybody else, like in prisons. They're racist. Same with all the groups in there that are segregated by their race and hate other races. They're all racist. But they're not all white people, for example.
People being stereotypical, you understand? So that doesn't exactly make sense. I have white friends, I have black friends, I have Asian friends, I have Indian friends.
In the UK, Moni will go, know about this, back in the day, you remember when, you'd have, a racist person who would, be saying some racist shit, and then, say, a white racist person, for example, would be saying racist shit, and then if they get called out on it or exposed for it, they'd be like, oh, I have a black friend, my best friend's black, or my brother is got with a black girl, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And he's saying he's got friends
this
with whatever.
Doesn't make sense. And generalizing anything doesn't make sense. If you want to target someone or something, you need to target that specific. So the smart thing would have been say, hey, dear racist people.
Man's basically talking to himself in his speech, saying that the smart thing to do would have been whatever. Exactly, Moni, man. Moni's saying the comments, trivia is such an excuse for it. I don't even think it's a fucking excuse, though, is it? It's when someone, but I don't think actually no, there was a racist person on a bus in London about, I don't know, a few months ago, and poor me, man, I happened to be innocently fucking sat down, right, because it was the only seat, and the person, this woman, right, she was racist, and she said a comment about how the people at the hospital, which I don't know, I think I was going there or coming back, and I just randomly hopped on a bus because of not being in, my car's a bit fucked, but yeah, so I hopped on a bus anyway, I was on a fucking bus, and then, I was sat next to this woman, and to be friendly, I was speaking back, because she was speaking to me, and then she makes a comment, the hospital, she don't like it, or whatever, and she was telling some story, and then she goes, and they're all black in there as well, what the actual fuck, I mean, I was there, oh my god, it was so fucking awkward, because I wasn't in an angry mood, I didn't have energy, I was unwell, I was angry and uncomfortable as fuck. Actually, I was on the way there, because I remember saying to someone as I was walking up to the hospital how uncomfortable I was, and how if I would have been, not unwell, if I had energy, physically, I would have fucking, I'd have said a lot back, I'd have, but it was just so uncomfortable. But anyway, it's going really off topic, isn't it? Yeah, exactly, Money Man. Talk about, it's more than dumb, man. It was I mean, I don't get it. The woman, why is she even bothered that, the nurses like down there in like what? Because they're mostly black nurses. Why is that a problem? Can't remember what she's actually saying prior to that about. I can't even fucking remember. I don't even care about the woman's stupid ass, experience done it. Yeah, exactly, Ronnie. In the comment section, there are some really racist people out there for real. For sure. Like, shit. I mean, and you know another thing? Like, there was people of all races on the damn bus as well, who I hope none of them, so it's like, say people heard that, like, anyone of any bloody race, like, shit. Oh no, this was where it got peak. Like, I'm sure people saw from my reaction that made me so bloody awkwardly uncomfortable, and that I totally fucking did not like it, did not agree with it one bit. I mean, she could tell I didn't agree with what she'd said. Next thing she's, oh yeah, she said, see you mate, or something. Like, for fuck's sake, I've just met her for the first fucking time ever. I was innocently just taken to the only seat that was available. Like, how am I her mate? I'm not. So for her to say that, I think she might have done that deliberately because she fucking knew I did not like what she just said. So what, you're trying to make out that I'm like you, or like that I'm your mate? No. Oh my lord, just thinking back on it, it was horribly uncomfortable, man. Like, and because I was unwell, obviously going to the hospital and that to an appointment, they're like, I didn't even have the energy to properly react, if that makes sense. So I don't know, ask her what the fuck she even thinks like that for, or to explain like how amazingly good people work there, and like you're just being a racist bitch. I didn't even have the energy to do that, I swear. Like, oh my god, or to educate her, or to, anything like that. I didn't have the energy or whatever, but oh my god, that cheek of that bitch to say, see, mate, like, for fuck's sake. Like, really? I spoke to you for 3 minutes in my whole life. I just met this stupid woman. I felt so disgusted and uncomfortable, man. It was peak, honestly.
Not your white people.
But I do think that
because if it was reversed,
the X has a hang up here. Like, I think
what the fuck is wrong with
he needs
that
to,
general amount of people that came up with that?
honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
I think he is racist himself. I mean, he even says at the end there, he would have gone and said, what the fuck is wrong with them people? Like, come on, why? So you understand people are saying, what the fuck is wrong with you, innit? He must do. Because
way back
he's
down
literally
to,
saying this
I'd like to say Martin
himself
Luther
half the
King's
time,
times, he ignored the violence, he ignored the bullshit, and worked forward in a
Has he got problems with Martin Luther King? Is that what he just said there?
passive-aggressive way, and proved that basically he was smart enough and peaceful enough and
I think
was
X
self-conscious
thinks that
enough
he's being
to
bloody
ideally
smart and peaceful,
move past
saying
all the
this.
violence. So we can't move forward, ideally, if we're not really going towards equality. You understand what I'm saying?
That don't make sense.
I want you guys to thoroughly talk about this on
That really
Instagram
don't
and Twitter,
even add up,
because
does
this is
it?
what
We can't move forward unless we're what? Going towards equality. What are you on about? Like, or does he mean that in general we are not moving forward unless we are, becoming equal as a society? I think maybe he worded that a bit wrong, but I don't understand, man. X, shit, he was a bit worse than we all thought, right? Earlier we realized that he's beaten the shit out of Geneva, and we go through real evidence of it. Like, now we're seeing the dude, had a really warped opinion. To think that all white people are racist is stupid. Like, it really is, man. Like, that woman on the bus that I'm telling y'all about, right? She is the only, well, she's probably not the only racist person that I've interacted with in the last, like, 2-3 years, or 2 years or whatever. Like, accidentally interacted with. But there's only been, like, 3 people, I think, who, well, actually, if I include people of other races too, right? There's been like who've been racist in general. There's been like I don't know four people in the last 5 years or something, and like not all had a hatred of the same race, and not all were of the same race. If that makes sense. So I do think the world and society's made progress, a lot of progress. Like, I mean, you think about it, these days, like, because there's loads of real ones, people who, not as in real races, as in real ones, as in good people, they're never gonna teach their kids racism, are they? Because they're not racist. Like, most of us are not racist. Which is a good thing, which is that, you know, society's moved on, and society, we don't really accept racism as a society anymore. Although, if you were to go to, I don't know, fuck knows, say an area that is all, you know, you tend to find the areas and places where everyone is mostly a majority of one race, they tend to have more racist people. Can't just be me who's noticed that. Multicultural areas, cities, and just, you know, there's a lot less prejudice. Moni's put, yes. Ellen. But, I mean, with X here, man, damn. I never knew that he was...
I really want to talk about. This is what
really
I'm really
thought
dwelling
that
into.
way.
I'm really dwelling into politics at this
Really
point in time. And covering things that I feel like is more important than the bullshit that's going on. But obviously, yes, I know the show. They came up with the show a long time ago. But ideally, I just saw it on. I saw it on Twitter about someone saying, "Yo, if this was in a reverse situation, you guys would be fucking pissed. You know, a fucking Caucasian."
You what? He had a serious issue, man. Even though he's like a fucking Caucasian. Like,
said, you guys would be pissed, and I absolutely agree because
the way he said a fucking Caucasian, you think there's a million things in here that's suggesting to me he's good. You don't like white people, bro. That is racism itself, man. Brother, like...
we can't move forward paying attention to these type of things. Now, it is very much so true.
Whoa,
there is
man,
still, racism is very much so alive. Stereotypical white people are
still
very much so alive. Obviously, we have KKK fucking marches all the time. I very much so...
Hey, yo, am I tripping? Did man say that white people have bloody KKK marches all the time? Are you serious? What? Yo, am I on another planet or what? Since when do... Oh my lord. Brother, someone should have told X, innit, that there's hardly... I don't even know, does the KKK still exist, for one? Two, the percentage of white people that are in a bloody KKK is 100% lower than 1%. 100%. Like, I don't think I've ever met anyone in the fucking KKK, for one, let alone anyone who's been to a KKK march. Honestly, that's blown my mind. Moni, people, seriously, man. Man thinks that, what, white people have KKK marches? What the fuck?
Agree with the concept behind the show. But the name in itself, I felt like maybe it was just a little bit, just a little bit pokey. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I felt like it was too much. And I don't agree with anything that...
Did X have, I don't know, serious hardcore mental health? Because the way he's talking, you'd think that it wasn't him who said it. He's like, the way it was said, I don't know, I think it was too much. Mate, you're the one who said it, like...
that puts down a race. You need to understand, not all white people are fucking racist. Yeah,
Has he forgotten that he wrote it? Because the way he just spoke, it was like he was saying it to someone else, innit? To someone else, like, what in the actual fuck?
Is, if you want to say something specific, right, to that specific amount of people, the smart name for the show would have been Dear Racist People, or Dear Stereotypical People. You understand? saying dear white people was generalizing that idea concept of racism.
Well, you just said all white people go on KKK marches. Like, what the fuck?
So that doesn't exactly make sense. I have white friends, I have black friends, I have Asian friends.
And like me and Moni was saying, like, there's racist people who, if they're called out on racism, they go, oh, I've got a friend of whatever race, you know?
Target someone or something, you need to target that specific. So the smart thing would have been say, hey, dear racist people, not dear white people, not dear black people. Because if it was reversed, I would have been mad. I would have went on Twitter and say, what the fuck is wrong with that general amount of people that came up with it? You know what I'm saying? So it's on Twitter. It's as a couple fucking racist people were going wild about it.
What? It's on Twitter. It has racist people, a few racist people going wild about it. Hey? So he wrote something that he basically think was badly worded or whatever, and then he's like, there's racist people going wild about it. Like, what? They're not necessarily racist people. They're probably people telling you that what you said, well, it sounds hella fucking racist. And that don't make them racist. X-man-Gs. Like, literally. See what his mom's got to say. Like, obviously, this part of the stream is a bit, I don't know.
When I got the call.
I don't know how to put it.
Yeah, I just collapsed to the floor.
Bro, my opinion on X has changed a lot.
Bro, I think X got
Not that I
shot,
thought
bro.
he was great. I mean, not with the abuse
X got shot,
of
bro.
the women's like
I
that.
think X got shot, bro. I think X
You
got
guys how they
shot.
look laughing, like, they really don't care.
Hey, what, you get shot? That's it.
And
I
they
remember not
wait
having
for
any
kids
gas,
here, the guys
not
saying
wanting to
that,
stop.